Let me get one too, bro.
For sure.
I thought
I'll take that fish. I'll take that fish head.
Straight.
Oh yeah. That.
I got this Founders one.
Okay. I think I want.
Hand me that beer, bro.
Tonight's brew.
So we like to ask on this podcast, what's tonight's brew?
What's tonight's
Tony, what's tonight's brew?
Tonight's brew is apricot mango marshmallow kush from Foreign Local, which is a brand new brewery that just opened up in Hammond in March. It's a milkshake style IPA with apricot, mango, marshmallow, vanilla, and milk sugar. It's 8% alcohol.
Literally all over my mic right now.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful.
Like it exploded on me.
This is a new brewery that we wanted to try. They took over the Sour Note building.
Which we love Sour Note.
Yeah, by 18th Street. Rest in peace to Sour Note Brewing.
Oh wow.
That's
Was 18th Street? Didn't they have like kind of like a diner inside where they had like?
Oh yeah, they still have
so
restaurant.
18th Street's still there.
Okay.
Just their Sour Note department is gone, which was like a separate brewery, but it was
like
by
a sister
18th
brewing company kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
More like a daughter brewing company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So 18th's still there, and this place, Foreign Local, just opened up where their other place was.
Took over all their
They're
equipment.
right on the same block.
Oh, okay.
I went there today. I was like, you can't drink in there. They only do to-goes right now. I was like, can I get some to-goes? He's like, that's all we do. I was like, that's all I want, maybe. And it was a cool dude. The guy there, it was just one dude in there, and he was pretty cool. So shout out to them. Off the bat, I'm tasting marshmallow heavy.
Oh yeah.
I think when I immediately taste it, it's I think it's the mango.
Are you guys getting any
I'm
kush?
getting the mango.
You could raise it up
I get
too if you like.
Yeah, you can move it around.
I don't know. I guess I might be tripping, but like I feel like I'm getting a little bit of back end of cannabis.
You getting it a little bit?
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. Well, if you never,
Cannabis.
what you should try, if I find some, I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Is the 420? You know what I'm talking about, Phil? The 420.
No. The one we had a long time ago.
We've had it a long time ago,
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, maybe.
I can't remember the name of it, though.
420 IPAs, which taste just like straight,
it's like
weed, dude.
It tastes like you just grabbed the fattest.
You
little
open
nug
it up.
and just
Yeah.
The 420. I feel like I've had the 420 before.
There's different
by
ones.
Goose.
No.
I
No,
was
that's
finna
a different one. That's
I was going to say that. No.
Now this is a straight up weed beer.
I think it's Sweetwater Brewing Company out of Tennessee or Kentucky. But they make this one, and they have two different ones. They have like the extra dank or whatever. But yeah. So
all right.
this
So
beer
now,
is
so now
fire.
that we got the intro part out of the way, right here, you see that your marquee?
The
Right above
marquee.
your head. What does that say?
I am so.
There it
see
is.
There you
see
go,
There
baby.
it is.
Right there,
Welcome
baby.
to the podcast for the first time of an old friend.
Man.
You know, and this when
Man.
Tony first brought you to me, I don't know if he knew that we knew each other. He goes, "Hey, you gotta hear this guy," you know, blah blah. I'm like, Ryan, I already follow him, bro. I got him followed on everything.
Yeah, I was like, yo, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Ryan Robinson. I went to high school with him. I forget because Phil did go for like a year to
Morton.
and then,
Yeah.
but you know through Paul and them probably
Through Paul.
know.
Yeah, it was a play.
Mike Ledesma and all them probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, we did not let him talk to us at all. We were like, dude, save whatever you got to say because we're going to start rolling. We want to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
all of
yeah.
it on the mic. We're
Yeah.
like, man.
It's
So,
gonna-
so you were to play,
Yeah.
and we went to a little after party. That shit was fucking tight.
Now I have
Yeah,
a
that
question
shit was
because I
crazy.
remember going to a party at your house too. That
Oh.
was crazy.
I'd have had so many parties at that
I
house.
remember
man.
one that it was. I'm like, yo, everyone
real,
was there.
man,
Like
for
everyone
real.
that was cool was there, and then
Yeah.
everyone just
Dang,
random people
all
were
of
there
who's-
because you know a lot of people. There are like the
Yeah.
art, like the theater kids were there. Like everyone was there.
I think that was the one where like the police came.
Yeah,
in. It was
yeah, I
like,
think
they
so.
was like 12 deep. Yeah, no, bro, it was crazy. Somebody broke my fence that year from that party. Like the whole half of that back end of the fence just got fixed like 2 years ago, and I like had to help pay for it and everything. And I found everything. From contraband to you know what I'm saying.
Ground
to-
scores.
Yeah,
Ground
yeah,
scores.
man.
How many condoms you find?
I ain't find no condoms.
Who used
Oh.
condoms at Morton?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You got me there. You got me there.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I found a bottle of a pineapple. It was a vodka, pineapple vodka,
Really?
in the blue bottle. I don't know if you
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Is it Pinnacle?
Yeah,
I think it was
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle?
Pineapple. Pinnacle. It was Pinnacle, bro.
Yo, I
it was
haven't
full,
seen a
it was, and it
bottle.
was a full bottle of Pinnacle. Like they must have got caught immediately.
Just tossed it.
Yeah.
In the bush or something.
No, bro. Yeah, it was like it had to be at least like 500 kids in that backyard, bro. Because
That was wild.
they was like 13 deep when they pulled up. I tried to talk to him. I was just like, hey, listen. It's not that bad. And he's just like, I'm going to arrest you if you keep talking to me. I'm like,
Oh.
let's just talk to my mom for a second.
I'll say one thing about the Hammond PD. A lot of parties I've been through too. They've
Yeah.
just told everyone to leave,
To get up out of
and
it, yeah.
they didn't really arrest
Yeah.
anybody. So I guess shout out because they could be assholes and try and like, hey, pull the paddy wagon. Do we even have one of those in Hammond? Pull the fucking
Yeah, we got
paddy
a paddy
wagon
wagon.
Yeah, they definitely got one.
and just start
Should have
arresting
got
people.
several.
Yeah.
I've been in one. Can I tell a story?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I was ditching, and the whole paddy wagon is what made me bring this up. I was ditching one time, right?
Weird name,
By the way, cheers, fellas.
Hey,
Oh,
cheers,
cheers.
brother.
Salute.
Hey, so happy to see you, man.
Salute, salute,
Hey, let's
for
not
real.
let this go so many years before hanging out
You
again.
know what I'm saying?
Okay, so my boy was like, "Hey, oh girl got some weed,"
Yeah.
and so we're like, "Oh, definitely she can come then," you know.
Right, of
So,
course.
so he's like, "But she wants to bring her friends." All right, it's
Yeah.
still if they're supplying the weed, fuck it.
Are they men or women?
Three girls,
Oh.
and it's
Oh.
me and my boy.
Forget
So
the
fuck
weed.
it, you know. So we start going through, we're going through all the alleys and stuff, getting to her house, getting where we got to be.
Yeah.
Fucking cops roll past the alley, and you hear the brakes. They and I go.
Oh, that's
Go!
breaks.
So I run, I jump that fucking fence like only a Mexican can.
You're the one that
dude.
broke his fence?
No. I would never.
Yeah.
I would never.
He's like, oh shit, I'm here.
No, so I hop the fence and I turn around, and my boy's standing in the middle of the alley with the girls, and he goes, "I can't leave her. They're not hopping the fence."
Oh, come on.
And everything in my heart wanted to go, sorry. Tell me why my
for
honest fucking friend loving self was like, all right, jump back over. They call the paddy wagon, throw us all in it.
What?
Fuck, dude.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey,
Look,
because we could have got loose if you would have just took off.
Yeah, dude, I would have been clear.
we'd have been
Those girls
straight.
could have got, me and my boy would have been like, he wouldn't have got no pussy, but I was never
We'd
in
have
the
been straight.
situation where I was gonna get pussy.
Right,
So
right.
I don't know why I stood.
She was
honestly
just coming along because she had the dope. You was just fucking around. Cause
You trying to get high.
trying to get high.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's, it's not bad smoking with some chicks, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And-
saying? It ain't always
and
about
let me
pussy,
say-
you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to fuck every time.
If weed was legal, it'd be a little easier to get a hold of. You know what I mean?
You like a green card, you mean?
kinda
They had that type of legal?
like a,
you
like
were
a, yeah,
born
yeah, yeah.
here.
I was born here. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome.
I'll tell you right now.
So Hammond definitely does have paddy wagons.
I'll tell you
man.
right now. I would have told my friend, fuck these, excuse my language,
Broads?
bitches.
Okay.
And, they could have been nice girls. Fuck these bitches. We're hopping a fence. They don't, sorry. I could throw you over.
No, real shit. I probably would have had to grab them hoes and been like, hey, you get over this motherfucking
Hide in the
fence,
garbage can. I don't know. Do something. But why would I? That's crazy. You're
It's
crazy.
just-
Hide in the garbage.
You're crazy.
No, real shit though. Like, hey, bitch, you gotta get a job,
crazy.
get us up.
That's wild.
Dude, I just don't know what would possess someone to be like, nah, I'm not jumping that fence. Like, come on, it's Hammond, and Hammond houses they're not as close as like
You
Whiting,
coulda- you coulda-
but you
Yeah.
hop a couple
slipped in-
fences,
Yeah.
you're gone.
You
You're
coulda slipped
I've
gone.
never seen a
Yeah,
Hammond
for
cop
real, bro.
chase anybody through yards.
No,
Never once.
no.
So
Nah, I
We're
done seen
not-
them like dip around the block.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
somebody was running. Hell yeah.
right,
We're not in Chicago.
right. I ain't.
dude. I've gotten to fights and Hammond cops were like, no, they just don't. Honestly, they probably just want like some peace and quiet
Yeah.
for like little shit.
Yes
but
and no. I say yes
I've
and
gotten
no.
off of. It depends on which cops though.
I was just finna say, bro, because I didn't
That's
really.
what
the
I'm
I
younger
done went,
cops, if you're the younger cops, for the most
Yeah.
part, I've gotten a few of them that were chill as fuck. They were like,
some of them
"Dude,
are chill.
Just
some
go
of-
home. I was like,
some of them we went to school with, bro.
yeah.
Crazy
or went to parties with that
Yeah.
you knew in high
That
school.
you knew in high
I know
school,
so
yeah.
many. I go to the fucking Festival of Lakes. I see like 3 cops I know. I'm like, yo, what's up, man?
Bro, did you know Jesse was a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
hey.
him so many times. I'm like, hey, man,
So I
working
gotta-
hard or what? You know?
So I got a story, bro.
For real?
Yeah, man. So
Spill.
so I'm coming back from this was I think the blue chip, not the blue chip. What's the other one?
The new one?
Not the new one, not the hard
Ameristar.
rock.
The horseshoe?
We come from the Ameristar.
Oh,
I was coming from the
Ameristar.
Ameristar with my girl. And low key, I think we had like smoked in the parking lot or whatever like that. But long story short, I was kind of flying over the bridge.
Right.
And they see me immediately. You know what I'm saying? He followed me over the bridge and they pulled me over or whatever. And the cop, like the first cop that came to my car, hey, what's going on, license reg? You know, the usual. And you know, he asked me, he was just like, hey man, your car kind of smells like weed. And I was like, straight up? Word? No, for real. I was like, you serious? So he went back to the car. He filmed my stuff. He was just like, just hang for a second. And I'll be right back. I tweeted this shit. I was like, hey, anytime a cop say you hang tight, you going to jail, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's almost a given. So, but he called another cop, and it just so happened to be Jesse. And Jesse walked up to the car. I'm talking about hand on his waist and shit like that. Hey, just trying to scare motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
He did his head down. And he was just like, right? I was like, yo. I could have shit on myself, but yeah. I'm glad it was him. So yeah, he was cool. He was just like, what you was doing, bro? I was just like, man, I'm coming from the casino.
Ain't that dope?
Man, bro, it just happened to work out. So
Yeah.
shout out to Jesse, man.
We just had a cop on last week.
We did.
And-
That's why because he was supposed. This is the thing. Sometimes our communication.
Yeah.
We'll schedule two people at the same day, not even knowing about it.
And then he'll come to me
Yeah.
and he'll be like, hey, I scheduled so-and-so. And I'm like, I just got finished scheduling so-and-so.
I was like, oh,
and I'm the
shit.
producer, so
Yeah.
I rule.
He usually,
I trump,
yeah,
you know?
he's
Right,
in
right.
charge of scheduling, but I'll do it once in a while if I really want
this is
someone.
your second guest that you've ever brought.
I don't just be asking
yeah,
anybody to come up
the
here.
first the only two guests he's brought have been straight bangers, dude. Like
Oh, yeah,
Tier,
for sure.
Tier.
Region Rats. That was a
Region Rats?
good
What talks to
fucking
that
right?
shit?
Yeah, and fucking
You know what I'm
Ryan,
saying?
dude.
There we go. Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
So yeah, so that's why we bumped you to this week. Thank you. You made it very easy to just reschedule.
Absolutely, bro.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead, Bo.
he I just got finished smoking out here in this garage.
Yeah.
And I was going crazy because I had just gotten out of my parents' house, and I'm like, I got my own garage, my own place to smoke. So I was like rolling up, just smoking. It was like our first week here, and the kids are still moving stuff from the car into the house. They leave all the doors wide open. I didn't know that though. Next thing you know, I'm going back in the side. I know I reek of it. And I know that my eyes are sagging. I know I'm
Told my eyes are
fucked
sagging.
up.
Look
I'm
like fucking
fucked up. I'm just like,
Cheech Marin.
looking for
and
hot
shit.
pockets and shit. You know? And next thing you know,
Looking for where to
knocks on the
sober
door,
up.
dude.
Yeah,
and I
like
look through
like
the
a cop.
peephole. It was a Hammond cop.
Right,
And I'm like, fuck, one of these neighbors are bitches.
Yeah, snitch on you.
So I opened the door and I'm like, yes, officer. And it was the dude who was on last week. He's an old friend of ours. And I'm just like,
oh my God.
he's just like, Phil, is this your car with all the damn doors open? I'm like, yeah, my bad. And he's like, just fucking close it. And he's like, hey, we're good. Let's get out of here. Tells his partner, let's get out. They just did it. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
The neighbors aren't bitches.
I mean, maybe, but we don't know that.
Not
Yeah.
We don't
yet, not yet,
necessarily
not
know
yet.
what happened.
Right.
But
Yeah.
all we can say is that,
We had him on last
That's what's up.
weekend, and that episode's coming out this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last week if you're listening now, but he's pretty cool. He's a cool dude. That's the first time I actually
That's
met him
what's
and
up,
talked to him.
man. Yeah,
he's a DJ
Told
also.
us a really cool story about how he saved Walmart, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to check it out
You
one
have to
day.
check
He's
it-
a cop.
Yeah.
So there was a active shooter in Walmart.
Remember
and he
at
took him down.
Maryville, the Maryville Walmart, when there was a guy that shot it up?
Yeah,
a few
active
years
shooter.
ago?
When did this happen?
Like 2 years
2
ago.
years ago.
You remember
What
that?
the fuck?
Yeah, it was crazy because
What the
COVID was
fuck was sold?
happening.
What was sold?
It was
You're in
during
the
COVID,
studio.
so there was a lot going on.
It was COVID?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
during
Yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
and you're like,
I ended up getting COVID during COVID.
we all got COVID.
Of course. Right. I said it like it was a big thing. I said like it was a big
But
thing.
how was it? Was it bad? Was it bad?
Yeah, we're not in
almost-
2019
I feel like I
anymore.
almost kicked the bucket, bro. Like on a
real?
Saturday.
Swear.
No, I swear to God,
Oh.
I was fine, and then like, I swear to God, I got hit with every symptom in like an hour, and like I was sitting on the I was in the bathroom, bro. I swear to God.
You still have
I
any?
feel like Frankie Lyman in the bathroom, bro. I was out in the deep sweat and shit. Motherfucking legs started cramping up and shit. My whole self started, you know what I'm saying? I had a fever and shit like that. And I couldn't call nobody because, you know, when you get a fever, one thing about a fever, you get exhausted.
Yeah.
And you can't move your limbs and shit like that. So I was worried. I'm like, moms ain't here. Like, who's going to be able to call? Like,
Did you have clothes on?
I was on the shitter, bro. So
Oh.
I had,
So probably not.
That's the worst place to
Yeah,
die.
bro.
If
so
you
they-
did have to die, the worst place to die.
Yeah.
Bro, they
If I
didn't
want to die next to like maybe like just in the living room.
just
with
just have
all my
clothes on. Yeah.
And my-
That's
and
that's number one.
First thing I do if I die, I break my phone. I break my phone over my knee. I use the last of my energy. I break the phone. You'll never see.
You'll never
all the
know
weird
me.
shit. All the X
You never know the
videos.
real me. No.
Pornhub search.
The other day I got out of the shower and I flopped on the couch like ass naked, and I told Jen, if you found me like this dead, what would you do? And she's like, nothing. I'd leave you alone. I was like, you wouldn't even cover me up.
Put a sock on there. Or
Yeah,
something.
something. I was like, oh, fuck him. She's like, no, I don't want to delete the evidence. I was like,
delete
am I
the
murdered?
evidence. What is she? She watches too much fucking
What?
Criminal Minds and shit. I don't want to
Yeah.
tamper the crime scene.
It's like I wasn't murdered, Jen.
You may want
I'm
to
an old
question
man.
her.
yeah, she's trying to kill me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like you might want to ask her some other questions.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
so
yeah. No, dude, she's tried, dude.
But how long? Going back to his COVID story, how long did that last? That one day?
Yeah. No, it was just the one day.
Oh,
it was
that's
just the one
crazy.
day, but it was intense as fucking. I thought it was
See,
bad.
I got COVID. Never knew. I never got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only knew.
Damn.
I only knew. I went and got tested because someone I was around had it, and I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
got COVID.
They gave it to us
and
as well.
I stood home for 2 weeks.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
I stood
Yeah.
home for 2 weeks.
We're not gonna go around anybody.
I was gonna say, can you
Hey, guys, what's up?
do you know who gave it to you?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I was-
be
so-
honest.
so I
do
was-
you know, or was it like a party kind of a thing?
No. I'm a school teacher, bro. So this is one of my
Oh, shit.
students.
Hey, dude, that's dope.
Yeah.
Teaching you young. There you go.
Yeah, man, doing the 9 to 5, man. But yeah, no, I'm doing. We do morning searches. I do like security in the morning, so we do the searches in the morning. So like, I'm sure I searched the kid that, and he admitted to us like later that day, like earlier that week that he had COVID.
He's like, I got COVID. My dad loves Trump.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
bro. He's just
Like,
like, and I fucking hate all of you.
Yeah, you're going through his backpack, and he's like, "Thanks, Mr. Robinson."
No,
you motherfucker.
no shade about
shit.
this kid, man, but like
Yeah.
he just didn't give a shit about nothing, bro.
Yeah,
He'd be like,
yeah.
he'd come in first thing in the morning, be like, "Fuck you," and I'd be like, "I love you as well," and I do his search,
Dude,
bro, and I
Kids don't care, but
yeah, bro, just keep it moving, like, but
that's
yeah.
funny.
Also,
Immediately
props to you for the responts, man.
man.
Such a because me, I'm more of like, fuck you, do. What was it?
I'd be a bad teacher.
we were playing a video game with
I'll
a
be pranking them
a
kids.
random, because you know how you get into like public lobbies and
Oh
shit.
my god,
Yeah.
dude.
And I'm sitting there talking shit with him, and he's like, "I like that you feel the need to argue with a 14-year-old."
Listen, I'll tell you
He's
right
like, "Does
now.
that make you feel big and tough?" And
I'll tell you right now.
I was like, "Bro, if you were here, I'd fucking hit you. I swear to God."
Phil,
problem in here.
Phil, I don't know. You play video games?
Yeah, like kinda.
So
Like, I'm
me
not
and
really
Phil,
like a gamer, but
me and
I
him play
a
video
little bit.
games all the time together, right? And we
Yeah.
play together, and we usually there's another person in our group that's a random person. This dude is the pettiest person I've ever met. So
Yeah.
immature.
Oh yeah,
You like that word, immature?
I'm a fucking sure.
He's so immature, dude. He'll
To be fair,
he'll
we're
message me. He'll be
playing.
like, I've been arguing with this 12-year-old for 3 days now on,
Yeah,
on Xbox.
on chat.
On chat. I'm like, just
Fucking-
block him. He's like, no, fuck him. I'm
No,
like,
let-
dude, just block him.
And let him get the
You're
last word.
Yeah, I was like, you're arguing with a kid right now. You're
Hey.
talking about your mom's fat whore, all this other shit. You suck at the video game, kill yourself.
Shit,
Like, come
fuck
on,
him.
you know?
He's like 1v1 me, bitch. I was
No.
like, dude, you're not worth my fucking time. And he's like, do you even have a fucking? You're not even plat, bro.
You know how many times I've been on Facebook and seen this dude arguing with people over
You're not even top tier,
over
bro. You're
posts?
not even
Yeah,
top
nah.
tier.
This dude will be on Facebook Marketplace arguing with people all
Oh, I
fucking.
just got blocked
He
today.
just got blocked today.
Facebook Marketplace, you
Yeah,
argue with
dude,
people
I-
on Facebook.
Dude,
I've
he's an
never heard
asshole.
that a day
don't
in my
have-
life. How
I
do
don't
you even
have-
argue with people on Facebook Marketplace?
This
I don't
guy
have a lot of
figured out.
pleasures in life, but
Yeah.
that's one of my guilty pleasures is going online and just trolling people, dude. This dude had a plasma screen TV for sale. We're selling it for like $300, 55-inch.
God.
Old
Hey,
ass
don't expose
TV.
yourself right now.
And no, you know what? Hey, ABT, always be talking. This guy was like, my wife just died. I'm trying to bury her. I need money for expenses. I was like, I don't give a fuck if your wife just died. Anyone who's going to be paying $300 for an old ass plasma screen TV, fuck you. I was like, I think your dead wife would be ashamed you're using her name to sell your garbage.
That's the kind of guy he is. That's crazy. Isn't that wild?
That's just savage.
That's wild.
I was
Hey,
pissed,
bro,
dude.
so
I was
savage,
pissed.
bro.
That's
I was
crazy.
like-
And the
From
guy
the time
blocked
I've
him.
known him since Paul Pink's Pink Room, G.
Oh shit! Here we go. I gotta take this hat off. I'm hot.
that was pink as
hot.
fuck.
Hey man, for some
Dude,
reason,
pink with white trim.
we got back. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Man.
It was
Whatever was pink as
it was
shit,
his
man.
mom's room.
Oh,
and
shit.
they switched rooms.
It was like a
would you keep
retired.
it?
It's like
Who
a
would?
He didn't give
Pink,
a fuck.
though?
He didn't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
that's
We wrote a
crazy.
song about that room and everything. Man, it was legit.
It was more of a magenta.
More of a yeah.
Oh,
It was pink.
It was pink.
Yeah, it was dark pink, dude.
Pink's a cool color though. Sometimes
It was. My grandma's extremely Mexican.
Oh my.
I know
and,
that.
and the Latin
She's such a
people
sweet
are
lady.
very.
I know that.
She's such a
and,
sweet
and
lady.
can cook better than any fucking other person I've
throw
ever
down.
met.
Your grandma is the
Just
only
come-
person.
Just throw down.
She just made up a name for me. She calls me Angel. My name ain't Angel.
Dude, that's because when I swear to
name's
God,
Tony.
that's
My middle name is
no,
D'Angelo.
no. I swear to
but
God.
how
Can
does
I
she
say
know
something?
that?
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Who told her that?
Can I say that? When she looks at you,
She don't.
she sees light.
Oh,
I'm not
my-
even kidding.
Love and light, love and
Yeah,
light.
she said she's like that boy brings light.
She like
just
this-
about everywhere he goes.
Oh.
And I
My
mean,
vibration's
we
high.
started a
Come on,
podcast.
man.
We started a
My vibration's
podcast.
high.
People,
That's what's up.
dude, you're the star here.
I'm crying.
I'm not the star. Shut up.
You're the star. I'm the producer / pizza maker.
Pizza maker sucks though.
The pizza maker does suck.
So this is the thing. We bought each other
Christmas
gifts.
Right.
I bought him this pizza maker right here.
Smack it a couple times.
Because that's not weird at all.
I paid a lot of money for it too. I was like, let me give him a nice one, right? And he
Yeah.
bought me an air fryer because I love air frying stuff.
Bad. Nah, air fryers are essential to
It's
life.
the best thing in the world.
Heard that.
I air fry fucking anything.
Just about
but,
everything. But it's not just the air fryer. It's a
So-
dehydrator.
yeah.
It's a baker. It's
I
a
have
roaster.
dehydrated
It's a
stuff.
rotisserie. It's an air fryer.
But
it reminded me of
Pressure
of that commercial where that old lady was like, "I put that shit on everything." Like,
Red Hot.
I fry,
Is it Red
I
Hot?
fry that shit and everything.
It's a red hot air fryer,
Anyways,
baby.
this is supposed to be a good ass pizza maker. We've burnt
Yeah.
every pizza we put in here.
Yeah, that pizza maker has not made one unburnt pizza yet. And
We don't know how.
We tried
How
every
far you turn it
temperature.
down.
Yeah, we tried every temperature,
And
and it's like it has
it's
one. It
crazy.
has
So
one
nobody
setting
ever takes it
burned.
out like before. Like you ever wash it?
No, the thing is, the bottom cooks faster than the top. So no matter what, you have to let that cook because the top is still raw
It's
and the
still
bottom's
raw.
burning.
I'm like, I should have just bought him a $35
Yeah.
pizzazz. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I
yeah.
bought him a fucking $150
No.
pizza
You
oven.
guys ever see that one thing that puts
Love and
pizza?
Oven
You put a
got.
pizza on it and it spins it.
The
cooks,
pizzazz.
It cooks it.
That's
Is that
the
what it's
pizza
called?
Pizzazz.
It's called a
It's pizzazz.
Bro, I've never heard the
That's
word used in a day of my
sponsor us.
life, dog.
I just said it 80
Hey,
times.
Yeah.
Hey, toast to that. 'Cause I ain't never
Sponsor
heard
us,
the fucking
Pizzazz.
word
Shout out to
is,
Pizzazz,
dog.
man. Give us an ad.
For real. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm babysitting. Hold on. So you mean to tell me the fucking rotisserie joint
Yeah.
with the piece on that joint?
It turns with it's got a little arm like this. Yeah, and it just cooks it somehow as it turns.
And you telling me that that's a fucking pizzazz?
That's the pizza pizzazz, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
You never heard of it? You seen it or no?
Dude, I stay on
At
Amazon.
no part of my years have I ever heard the word used before.
Yeah, and not only that, it is the
made-up word.
most unsanitary way to cook a pizza.
Really?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
it sits in the
midair.
window.
Someone
And
walks.
collects germs
Yeah,
on whatever.
someone walking by sneezes. There's
fumigates
no
in the room.
guard.
Yeah, but
It's nothing,
it
bro.
pizzazzes the germs
I
away.
don't- Hey, let me tell you
What
something.
about-
Just because
oh
you
my
use just because you use pizzazz in a cool way, don't make it clean and shit. Like,
Well,
don't make
hey,
the pizza clean.
I ain't gotta worry about that. I got a fucking air fryer.
It's not abracadabra, motherfucker.
Dude, hey,
Hey,
you know how I make my pizza?
Possess.
Sound like fucking Emerald Lagasse.
That's you, dude.
That's how you do it.
He said it like it was a magic trick.
Look.
I swear to God.
This is how I cook pizza.
Shit.
I don't use ovens.
Okay.
I use my air fryer. I cut my pizza. I get a
In
frozen
half,
pizza,
yeah.
you know. I cut my pizza in half or thirds, maybe.
Yeah.
And I put each one in the.
So you cutting it frozen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
You
and then
ridiculous,
sometimes
man.
No,
What's your
some-
problem,
you
man?
ever
No, look,
walk into a man's
sometimes-
house and see
wait.
half a frozen pizza in the freezer? It's fucking weird, dude.
That's weird as fuck.
Right?
That's weird as
right.
fuck,
This
bro.
guy's a serial killer.
If you guys don't know, it's hard to cut a frozen pizza. Think about it.
yeah, it is.
So how do you cut it?
I break it over my knee. I
Yeah.
go, pow, and I break it over my
Break
knee.
it up.
Of all the ways to cut a frozen
I break it
pizza,
over my
that's
knee.
not it.
And I
Bro,
break it over
hey,
my knee and I stick
that's
it in the
not it.
air fryer and I put out 400.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the show today? I Am Soul. Hey, they tripping today. They in touch with their soul. They
Welcome
in
to the
touch.
I Am Soul podcast.
Welcome to the I Am Soul podcast. Hey, fuck what they used to call it.
We'll cover this.
Hey, yo. You said you breaking pizzas over your knee, bro?
like you're in fucking karate class.
Yeah, like Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi said you ain't gonna get it right until you start breaking
man.
Hey,
pieces
can
over your
you-
knee.
can you
It's hard
imagine?
to do it with a knife.
Can you
Like,
imagine?
how do you-
I grab the pizza and hold it for you like this, and then you
No, I go
like that.
I go like this. Look, I go,
Hey.
pizzazz. Fucking just 2-inch with 2 knuckles. Pizzazz. Fucking break it right in half.
Pizzazz. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I'll give you that. You know what? We're doing that. I got frozen pizzas in the house.
That one.
Yeah.
That was
Hey, respect the drip though.
He got
honestly.
Respect the drip though.
Yeah.
We can't sleep on the drip.
Yeah, we got a tag.
You look
tag
like
on our wrist, man.
You look like a retired kicker for the Chicago Bears.
It's the first black kicker
Dude,
I ever had.
Oh shit! I don't even know how to take this shit.
But that's a compliment, dude. Because retired NFL
shit,
got money,
yeah.
dude. You look like you come for some money, and then the colors.
Hey,
you
what
like,
you say with the colors? With the,
yeah,
with
you
the
play. You
stripes?
play for the '95 Bears, bro. He's like, I got a couple rings.
Hey, you want me to tell you something right now?
Not one, but two. You feel me? Like,
Dang.
I don't know if you see my son in the house when he walked in.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I like his hair. He's like, Island boy. I'm like,
No, we're going inside. We're
I'm like,
beating his ass, bro.
I'm like, his hair.
We're going
it
inside.
ain't
We're
even like
jumping
that.
him.
Hey,
I was
that
like,
shit
different
is
hair.
funny as shit.
Dude,
G.
his son is the
Kids
meanest
are
kid,
crazy,
man.
bro.
My
Kids are
son's funny as hell.
crazy.
Be roasting.
They
me on a
relate
daily
to
basis.
anything. They relate anything
Oh, yeah.
to anything, bro.
They grew up in the world of memes.
You know what I'm saying?
We
And
grew,
like
up, we grew up with like, I mean, YouTube hit what 2016 really
20.
when it got.
Nah, I think it was earlier.
it
than
was
that, bro.
earlier, but
It was
when it
earlier.
blew up,
20
like,
like maybe like 08, 09,
when was the
bro.
Mariah Carey boob thing?
That wasn't Mariah.
That wasn't
Carey.
Mariah.
That
Not Mariah
was
Carey.
Janet Jackson.
Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Janet Jackson.
She had the star. Hell yeah.
That
Wasn't
really
that the
blew up
05?
YouTube,
Fourth
though.
grade, bro. Everybody was talking about this.
So
Wasn't
that
that in
had
the
to
05
be
Super Bowl?
2009 then?
No, that was not
2000.
09. That was like 05, 06.
Really?
Yeah.
That was early on.
I said,
Yeah,
what did I
bro.
say? 2016?
Yeah.
That was 4 years
dude,
ago.
I remember watching Waddle Waddle.
Well, yeah.
Any waddle the way. Like in 2007.
But yeah,
The duck song.
But
the ducks.
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand.
What?
No?
yo, he's
Okay.
old as fuck.
Yeah, I'm old.
What?
I'm old.
That was a YouTube. That was
When I first got on YouTube, there was only 10 videos. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
You knew them?
Yeah, because there was only 10.
Of course.
Yeah, and so one of them was the duck song. One of them was that
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
AZN,
I have
man,
no
fuck the
idea what he's
rest.
talking about, bro.
I don't know what you're talking
Really? See, oh my gosh.
No, what are you talking about?
The original YouTube days, man.
No, okay, so like we gotta like verify this shit. Like I don't.
Oh, yeah, we go on break in about a minute. I'm gonna show you guys some YouTube bangers.
about.
He
Oh my
bullshit.
god. I don't want to see this shit.
Bullshit, bro.
What?
Ain't no fucking duck.
What?
They probably was a duck video though. I don't know. I feel like YouTube the first video was some ignorant shit.
Yeah, sometimes
Because
it'd
it
be
was
crazy.
because it wasn't a lot of like
I missed
you know what I'm
the
saying,
old
parental
YouTube
rights.
though.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on,
you know what I'm
hold
saying? They had
on.
the-
All right. Before we go, we got 1 minute left.
All right.
Rate your beer.
Oh, let's rate this beer.
Oh shit.
I'm giving it, dude. This is
It's
fire.
out of a 5.
Oh.
1 to 5 scale. We
1
use
to 5?
decimals. Yeah.
Okay.
If you prefer.
Decimal points help out sometimes.
Yeah. It just makes it a little bit.
Yeah,
more
I'm giving
precise.
this a
Okay.
4.3, dude.
Really.
I love it.
That's where you going?
Yeah,
Okay.
4.3.
Yeah, fellas, I like this one, and I don't like craft beers,
That's impressive.
and I don't like craft beers, and I really
That's
like this one.
impressive.
So I'm gonna have to give this one a 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this one a 5 because
John DeMarco.
Okay. So
DeMarco. Yeah.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does this make doing the show worth it, or was it always worth it?
You know, it was always gonna be worth it, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't. It was cool just cause bro reached out to me and like he really wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying, just music and shit. So shout out to that.
Cool.
So I'm gonna give this beer, or the last beer, not this one. This is a new one. Holy shit! I didn't
Yeah.
even see you put this here. When'd you do this?
I'm sneaky with it, babe.
Sneaky, you fucking.
Sneaky with it.
Don't underestimate the sneakiness, sir.
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Mm.
But the last beer, he gave it a 5. I'm impressed by that because not a lot of people come on the show and give a craft beer a 5.
Especially if they aren't huge fans of craft beer.
So, shout out to what's the name of it again?
That was let me read it right here. This was the Apricot Mango
No,
Marshmallow
the brewery.
Oh, Foreign Local.
Foreign Local.
Both these beers are from Foreign Local.
Right. But
Yeah.
Foreign Local, you made a beer that got a 5
Fire.
on this show,
4.3. What did
Shout
I
out
say?
to them.
4.2 for me.
and I'm gonna
That's
go
really
ahead.
You
good.
said 4 point. I think you said 4.3.
I'm gonna give,
4.3. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
I
it a
think you said
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, it's almost a 5. but
Honestly, look, how it goes on the show. If you rate it, what, like a 3.6 or up, or 3.5 or up,
That's a good
That's
score.
a beer you're gonna drink.
Yeah.
Anything under that, you
I'm
might
drinking
drink.
this again.
Anything in around the 2s, you probably not gonna ever buy. So that's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
Fours are beers that you should go get. So
Yeah, go try this.
You're watching or listening, and go to Foreign Local if you're in the area. Get that apricot, marshmallow, whatever it's called, Kush. And
hold on, let me look at it again.
Yeah.
Apricot, mango, marshmallow, Kush.
Go get it.
Yeah, go check that out.
That being said,
Check that out, Jay.
let's get into this next beer and let's see if it's gonna have a similar effect on us.
Let's see.
Do you think so? You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a different palate.
I'm almost done with this one. Hold on.
Go ahead. So I'll read this
no
off
rush. You take your time.
while he's
Take your
drinking
time.
that. It's Shallow Be Thy Grave. It's got
Yeah, I think I'm done
a
with this one.
some type of, I don't know. What skull is that? A deer skull? An antelope? What is that?
Yeah, that's definitely.
It
With
looked
the
like
scythe,
a dead,
the
it
Grim
definitely is
Reaper.
a dead antelope.
So
You
this
think
is
so, antelope? Antelope.
Yeah.
I don't know what it.
Antelope.
So it's a double India Pale Ale with vanilla beans and vanilla caviar. 9%. So it's a 1% stronger. It's also a pint. That vanilla caviar kind of piqued my interest, but threw me off. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Prediction: he's not gonna like this.
Prediction.
Yeah,
That's what you saying.
because I don't like this.
You don't like it?
Yeah. But see, I like it, but based off of the fact that I've tried worse beers.
Yeah.
You know what
So-
I mean?
Let me
But
see
he
what's
hasn't
going on. Hold
tried
on.
some of
Good.
those terrible ones that we've had. Like, where's it at? Over there, Mexican hot chocolate. Fucking terrible.
That one was bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
See?
So look,
Oh, no.
So,
right off
so
the bat-
for me, this isn't the worst beer I've ever had. So to me, it's kind of riding the middles, which is 2.5 area. As we sip, it might go up or down. Who knows?
yeah.
You said 2.5.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but that first impressions. That's because it's middle of the road. Because
First
You have
impression?
to understand, I've had much worse,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that makes this beer not so bad. It
First
makes it
impression, it's got a
tolerable.
lot of flavor at the beginning. Nothing towards the end though.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It
It
dissipates
really
instead of
goes.
aftertaste.
It goes away, kinda.
It dissipates.
Yeah.
I just said that, but okay.
What do you say?
Dissipates.
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 That's what I said. It dissipates right at the end, though. You heard it here first.
I definitely feel like it.
Yeah, damn.
I definitely feel like it dissipates. As far as what both of them said. Yeah, I don't know about this one as far as taste though.
I
No,
don't.
it's-
I like it though.
Yeah,
it's not.
it's
the
not
worst.
the worst.
That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
It's not the
But-
worst.
If we would have drank this first and that one second,
You're right.
maybe it would have been
you're right.
different because
Because
we
would
really
have had
like that one.
Yeah, because we have now our expectations are too high. It's like when someone tells you, "Hey, this movie's a fucking banger," and you go to see it, and you're like, "That movie wasn't that good."
It's
Yeah,
like
They got
yeah.
you too excited.
yeah, it's like getting a
Exactly.
it's
They
like
kinda
getting a
hype you up
blowjob
over
before you
hype
get
you.
a hand job. Hand
No,
jobs
no, no,
are
no.
still great.
It's like getting a blowjob by a girl who hyped her head game up, and then you go and you're like, "Why are you rubbing your teeth against it?"
Her Twitter name was Throat Goat, but then she's not.
Yeah, throw goat 99. Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Okay, I like that metaphor. It's not bad.
Yeah,
But
you were
it's-
in the right direction.
it's
But
still good.
Can I tell you something? Also, he has the worst metaphors I've ever heard. Like, I don't
Or-
get him.
Why you say that?
Or
What-
the
I just
best.
don't get. He just
Or
said
the
it. It's
best.
like,
I do come up with no. That was not a bad metaphor, but I do come up with very bad metaphors when
That's
I'm
some
trying to
crazy
explain
stuff.
something. It's just out of left field sometimes. I don't know why my brain works like that.
yeah, I think he makes it to where he can understand it and no one else.
Yeah, I'm
he
a-
does
That's it.
metaphors and code.
yeah. So
Cause that's not weird at all.
Right? People already don't like metaphors, let alone having to decode one. They're like, okay, let's break
I
this
do my,
motherfucker's
my
metaphor
metaphors
down.
in riddles.
It's bad enough that people gotta take a metaphor from
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, the metaphor riddler over
You have
here.
to figure it out, and then
Yeah,
you have to
man.
figure the riddle out, then the metaphor after that. Of what I'm trying to say.
fucking
I don't even want to
words.
talk to you no more.
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
even want to talk to you.
Hey,
no
I told you serial killer.
It-
I don't even-
I told you.
I could fuck up some
Dude,
Captain
I'm
Crunch.
scared, bro. I'm scared.
Fuck up a
Said I
cinnamon
could
toast
fuck up
crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Let's talk about what I mean, if you don't know by now, this guy is an artist.
Yeah.
I am
He's not only an old friend.
yes.
He's not only an old performer and an old stage talent, because let me be honest,
He don't just
your
throw
roles
parties.
in all the plays were always top notch, man.
Man, I appreciate
Especially
that.
when it had a little bit of singing involved.
Yeah, don't
'Cause we
sleep
were
on-
like, hey, Robin's
don't
gonna get
sleep on the
down.
vocals.
Yeah, don't sleep on the vocals.
Never sleep on his vocals.
Do you think that
Appreciate
theater
that, bro.
experience had a lot to do with your,
Kind
you
of
know?
excelling in,
Well,
in
yeah.
music. I think it's just the idea of being in front of people.
Really?
You like performing?
Yeah.
It's the performance.
You know, because you're gonna have to be in front of people, and I want to be in front of a lot of people.
See, I'm the opposite. I do a podcast because there's no one over there.
It disconnects you from having a live. Yeah.
I like the response later, even the negative. Don't get me wrong. Like, because like I said earlier, I'm a huge troll. Yeah. So negative only gives me fuel to troll people.
Yeah.
They'll be like, this episode, I think Phil was kind of blah blah blah, and I'll be like, your fat wife is a fucking bitch. Like
that's not the best way to respond. But
right, but we said this earlier. I'm petty.
But also bad publicity is still publicity.
Exactly.
Right? So your name's still getting out.
So what is it about?
That's for sure.
What is it about being in front of a crowd that thrills you? I don't get it. I really don't. Because I do. I'm super confident. I can speak, but like at work when we do like the Zoom calls and I can see all the people's faces, I'm like a fucking deer in headlights. Like, and that's just Zoom. So it's even worse when I'm in front of a crowd because you see I have my instruments. I've played for bands and we've done crowd work and shows before.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same to me. I'm too tense. I'm too tight. It doesn't thrill me.
It doesn't thrill me, bro. It's nerve-wracking as fuck, but the only way to get through it is that you gotta keep doing that shit.
And that thrills you? And is the way you push through?
And pushing that shit, like once, like the result of it. The result of it thrills you. Yeah.
You know what you just made me realize?
What's that?
I'm fucking Peter from Dodgeball, dude. Holy shit.
Maybe you're too in your head about the now.
Yeah.
And you have to think about just getting through it. That way afterwards,
hey, bro, because you
find the thrill.
Because you find out that people like, yo, bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, shit. Because I do like it. I do like the response, but I can't get over the nervousness in order to get the response because
I keep the nervousness.
How good does it feel? Because I've done one for you specifically. Yeah. How good does it feel to get a standing ovation?
And that shit's crazy,
dude. Is that
imagine.
When they thank you at the end of the show or something?
I'd get a boner. I feel like I've never done that, but I feel like I'd get hard if that happened to me. No?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
That's right. That's accurate.
No,
that's accurate.
Is he okay? But let's say I Am Sold. It dropped January 29th. It dropped?
Yeah.
How do I remember that?
How long did it take you, man?
I remember you posting that.
That's what's up, bro.
January 29th it dropped.
Shout out to you,
and
bro.
I want to ask you, before we say our favorite songs, tracks, what is your favorite? If you could, I mean, I'm sure you like all of them, but which one is really your favorite?
Yeah.
It's like saying, who's your favorite kid? Everyone doesn't want to say it, but you know one of them is.
Yeah.
You know, like Little Timmy, that's the favorite.
Yeah.
Shout out Isabella.
Yeah.
Wanted, bro.
Come on.
Wanted's my favorite song.
Yeah. Wanted is fire.
I kind of. Is it on your list? Top two?
I had the most fun writing it.
Yeah.
Cause I recorded it.
Okay.
Yourself?
It's on my YouTube. Yeah, it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back and check my YouTube channel, I actually recorded the experience and how I actually discovered the beat. And like towards the end of the video, you can actually see me writing words.
I got something to say about the beats, but let's keep going. You know?
Yeah. But that's what happened. That and Stress.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You want to hear something crazy?
What's that?
Wanted and Stress were my favorite songs. So Wanted I could listen to. Wow. It's just so good. And then there's a part of it where you get into like a falsetto.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And it kicked it up a notch. I was like, oh. It gave you that stink face like, what the fuck? And it hits it. And that's my number one. My second one is Stress because first of all, that beat crazy. When that bass hits, it's so fucking like pow right there. Yeah. And the beat's crazy, and just what you're talking about really is great. It's relatable as fuck. Anybody can relate to that song.
Yeah.
And it's just well put together. Those are my favorite. Yeah. Wanted and Stress.
Wanted was great. I didn't hear Stress, but I did hear. Is it Easy Life? Nightlife, and the video where you're actually in Hessville Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've done it. Hessville Park.
I've had every 4th of July party there. So just like from since I was a kid. So I'm watching you, and I'm watching this camera guy, which by the way is fucking. He's very still. Is he using anything or he's just doing by hand?
I just bought a lot of equipment like a long time ago, but I had a gimbal. So we used the gimbal for that.
Nice.
So
that's why it's so steady.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering because like he's going around and we're watching pillar go by, wooden pillar.
Yeah.
And you're just going with the camera and flowing.
That's it.
And it's fucking sick. But and then you also have that little LED strip that you're going through and recording.
Yeah,
Brilliant,
bro.
by the way. Brilliant because
I appreciate
at
that,
first I didn't know they were LEDs. It's once I focused, I'm like, what is it? I thought it was just like a light effect.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
yeah.
these are some cool light effects. And I'm looking closer. I'm like, oh, that's a fucking LED strip. And he's going from he's panning over it.
Oh.
From pan to pan. Yeah.
See, I don't know that shit.
And,
I don't know nothing about that.
and they're just
Yeah.
flashing, and
Yeah.
it makes it look like a clubby
Like a
vibe.
club, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
dude, it got me there. It got me, and then once you
Appreciate
see
that,
the Hessville Pavilion, you're like, okay, this is not only dope, it's fucking home.
Yeah,
and we were
yeah.
just talking
It's the
about it because
crib,
we were
yeah.
walking. We went to the liquor store real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and what happens as we're walking out?
Well, I seen one of the guys, man. I seen one of the guys we
Oh,
know
no
from-
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go
Yeah,
and hold the door
coincidence.
open for some randoms, and I'm like, oh, these dudes are. I don't. One of them was like mugging. He wasn't mugging me. He was
Nah.
looking at him like I know that guy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. So
yeah.
I'm like, let me break the tension by being super polite. I'm like, here you guys go. Welcome on
He
to the
did.
store.
He did.
You know, super
He's
nice.
like, I got to do it for you.
Thank
guys.
you for
I got
shopping
the door.
Casket
I got
Cellar.
I got to do it for you guys.
Thanks for visiting
I got to
Casket
do it.
Cellar. Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why I
For
did
real.
that, but I did it, and then he was looking at him, not me. And he goes, "What's up?"
Hey, that was good,
Yeah, that
bro.
was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
That was
so,
cool. See,
yeah.
it's home, dude, and
For
that's
real.
that's
For
what
real.
that video did for
Facts,
me.
yeah,
That feeling
facts.
that when you came out and you seen someone you recognized, you knew you guys shook up. How you been? Good. It's home, and that's what that video brought for me. So
that's
I
love,
would
bro.
say appreciation. Yeah, thank you.
Man, love, bro. For real.
Oh, my bad.
You good.
Asshole.
You good.
I don't know why I was looking over here for some reason.
But yeah, so
This beer's
Um,
growing on me, by the way.
what'd you say?
This beer's growing.
It's growing on you?
It
Yeah.
is.
It is not bad.
The more you drink it, the more you like. That's why I said it's a 2.5
Because
but it's growing.
I
I
think
think
it's
it's more towards
that
the threes
flavor
now.
that you drink at the beginning, it's starting to settle, and you're starting
I'm
to get
getting-
more.
I'm starting to
and
get more used to it.
and
Yeah,
it's
getting used
it's
to it.
creating its own aftertaste.
Exactly.
Did you notice that?
It's not
'Cause
dissipating.
Yeah, it doesn't dissipate.
That's
As more
word
you
of the
drink
day.
It like coats.
Can you put a word of the dissipate?
What did it
Sure.
Dissipate.
Oh, so before break,
Dissipate.
I was getting at something real quick before we get back to the music.
Yeah.
Would you say that other beer is why you do the show?
Oh.
Like why you did this show?
Why he does the show is because we invited him.
You know,
Yeah.
right? So we were talking about that. No, like I said earlier, I would have
hey,
did it. I
say
did.
yeah.
I would have did it regardless. of the
Say
beer.
yeah though.
Yeah, I did. I definitely
Wits,
did.
baby.
and so he has this thing called Wits. Why I do the show.
Yeah.
And I put a big
it's
old
so
stamp
stupid,
on the
but
screen.
let
I put a
him
big
have-
old stamp like, you know,
Yeah.
and it says why I do the show.
No, I definitely did it because of the bit, but also because I definitely wanted to catch up with y'all. But I didn't know you was gonna be here.
What?
I didn't know you was gonna be here. So
That hurts.
when
You
yeah,
didn't tell him I
no,
was gonna be here?
No.
nah, he didn't
Hey,
tell me.
fuck you,
I
dude.
know.
Nah, it's not you. It's him, dude.
No, He's like, I know, Ryan. I was like, yeah,
But
I know. I told
once
him you
I
were
seen
here.
it, I,
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh yeah, I definitely wanted to do.
Yeah,
this.
I'm on this show sometimes.
Tell me sometimes.
Weekly.
when I pay him.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Sometimes.
when
I pay him,
he
when I
owes
get a
me
chance.
so much more. Do you have anyone who works out like your video guy? How much you pay? You paid him, right?
No, that was my homie that did the verse.
Oh, so
There you go.
he's
Yeah,
just-
he just.
so he's just like you, slave driver.
Also,
pay your workers, guys.
features.
yeah, pay your workers,
yeah, pay your
bro.
workers.
I have a
pay-
question.
Pay
For you.
whoever
I do.
takes-
Hey, no. I would edit anything for you guys, no charge. I swear to God.
on this I Am Soul album, you had.
Yeah.
I
How many
because I
features?
appreciate your art.
I only had one feature,
That's what I was gonna say.
and that's my guy.
And that's your
That's
your
my-
guy.
that's my
Where'd
boy.
you meet? Where'd you meet him?
But he's actually
Also-
the producer of the other album.
Let me just say,
What?
what's his
Yeah.
name?
CJ the Fly.
CJ the Fly.
CJ the Fly.
CJ
Shout
the
out to
Fly.
that feature because it was
Instagram?
fire. That was a
For-
fire
Yeah,
verse.
It was a fire.
Yeah.
verse.
It did. Look, it.
Instagram. Does he
My
have
bad.
Instagram?
Yeah,
You can plug?
yeah. Shout out CJ the Fly, man. He was just in the live, man.
I have something to say about his verse.
on
It
live.
didn't take
Yeah.
away from the song at all. You know, sometimes verses will just
take
go
away from
out.
the song, yeah.
Was that conscious? Like you guys worked on it, or did he just come up with like, oh, I'm good? How did that work out? Because it meshed
Yeah.
very well with the song, but it broke it up, kind of like a I don't know, a
It-
drum solo or something. It broke
yeah,
it up.
almost like a cadence or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
it broke
yeah.
it up.
Dude,
but
good
not
word.
too-
Cadence. Holy shit.
Yeah,
good word.
But it
Cheers
didn't
to
take
that.
away from the
Yeah.
vibe of the song, which is
Yeah.
amazing because you want a feature to do that really to go with the
Right.
with what you want.
Yeah.
without taking
So
over.
was that you guys planned that? How was it? How did that go?
When I originally wrote the song, man, like when he originally sent me the beat, like I wanted him to be on the track already. So like, bro, just was it just was a minute before he actually like finished the track. But I mean, he did it all in one recording. But it was like the last actually recording of me doing the hook, the last end of the hook, he did his verse, and we did that in my crib, man. He just sat down on the couch and knocked that out for a minute. But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That's
crazy because you guys' sound quality is amazing.
Also,
could
let
be
me get a feature. You know,
you need someone to say some Mexican shit.
I got. Yeah.
Some cumbia.
Yeah.
But well, which is the sound quality is great.
I appreciate
whoever's
that, bro.
mixing who's
Yeah,
mixing
the
and mastering
producer.
that.
That's CJ the Flyman.
Yeah,
He
he's
mixed
the
and mastered
producer.
Yeah, he's the producer of the track. Yeah, and he's also.
Have you come up with any of the
an
beats or no?
As far as like structure of beats, yeah. So like,
Nice.
the beat structure to In the Room,
Mhm.
like, you see me chilling by the pool, down Perry on that smooth. Like I did that by mouth, and like, he was able to mimic.
Oh,
what I was doing.
That's
okay.
crazy.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, that happened
that's
a couple
good
times.
producer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you have this vision in your mind, and
I
then
was trying my
once you
best
see it
to
all
try
come
to get
together,
him.
man.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
That's
saying.
fucking
That's what I was gonna
dope.
say. Remember, I said,
But I had to do it in pieces though.
Oh yeah.
I had to do the hi-hats first.
Oh, okay.
I had to separate it in my head.
Right.
I had to get more in
And
depth.
then what?
with-
Do layovers?
And then after he understood what I was trying to do, and then it was just
He
like
recreated it.
boom, 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 boom.
So I was talking about the beats. For real though,
Yeah.
these beats are fire. I'm like, how much is this motherfucker paying for these beats? Like, who is this? These beats are fire because
yeah, bro,
even though like
300 a beat, yeah,
we
like 200 a beat.
I talked about
200
like
beat.
how you have a vibe and a certain energy to each song, which is different, and some of them sound completely different, but there's something there that still sounds like your sound, whether it's your voice or
Yeah.
the beat, you know.
That's what's up.
And
man. That's what's up,
I
man.
mean, the
Appreciate
beats
that.
are crazy.
I
The beats are
appreciate that,
crazy.
bro.
And like with that song "Stress," if you change that, how hard that bass hits, either higher or lower,
Yeah.
it's gonna change it completely.
Right.
It changed the song.
If it's too hard, it's either out of whack with the I don't know a lot about music, but like with the whole vibe, like
The hi-hat.
yeah, everything else.
That goes along
and if
with
it's too low, then it doesn't hit it enough where it's yeah.
yeah.
So that
yeah.
like that's I was talking to my
It's
12-year-old
very
son
precise.
about this.
A lot of precision there.
I was like, yo, I was
He's trying
explaining
to,
to him. I was like, yo, this is so cool. But that's one of the main reasons I love this song. Besides the lyrics, "Wanted" though, is just I mean, you know,
It's
No,
a
yeah,
monster,
it's
man.
yeah.
it's crazy how good it is.
I appreciate
crazy how
that,
good
man.
And I mean, besides that, it's the rest of the tracks are very good too.
Yeah,
It's not like you just have one good song, you know.
yeah.
And but "Wanted" is my favorite song. I listen to that shit in the shower. I tell my girl, I'm like, watch that pussy, girl. I'm listening to "Wanted."
It's
Let's
fucking.
get it going.
It's fucking gonna
Let's
go
get it
down.
going.
I got a
It's gonna
question.
Go down in here. Yeah.
When did you first start it all? Like when did that album first start? How long did it take you to complete
Well,
it?
he has so many songs though.
Yeah.
Because we go through, you go through all the shit that came out. So many songs and a lot of songs, like a lot of features too. And
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of the old shit.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And
this
you
one-
did your deep dive.
I
like
like
that.
well,
like
I mean, we've been friends on.
hey,
you know?
See, this is great. You did a deep dive because you have such an appreciation for hip hop.
Yeah.
I didn't do so much of a deep dive as much as where I followed him because we were friends, and then
Yeah.
I would just peek into the shit he was doing as
Yeah,
appreciation
Yeah.
for who he was
And
and
there
how
was-
I knew him in the plays. I knew
Yeah,
him doing
yeah.
the musical stuff, and I knew he had pipes, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, okay. So then I started checking it out here and there as
Yeah.
to where you deeply dove into that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That's cool.
And there's
That's
stuff I've
dope.
That is-
heard over
that
the
is,
years,
and
but
that's a true fan.
Yeah, for
before
sure.
when "Wanted" came out, last summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
It came out somewhere around there. When did it come out? Fall?
It
Because
was
you
like the
released it
fall.
as a single.
Yeah.
when that came out, I was like, yo, this is so fire.
Yeah.
So then I went through all your shit.
Yeah.
And I started listening to everything. That's all I listened to.
Yeah.
Until I got done with it. And I was like, all right, I got it. There've been times where things were different, features were different, and there's songs. There were songs I was like, I just don't fuck with.
Right.
And
You're
the
always gonna have
sound,
that, though.
yeah.
Like,
I'll just be honest.
In my favorite groups and artists, I can't listen to all their albums front to back.
Listening to the progression, was
that's
really cool.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, all
to
right,
go from
now
where I
he's
started. Yeah.
now it's like, oh, okay, I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it more.
But
now
that-
I see he's feeling it,
Yeah.
and then he's understanding where it's going, and he knows what he's trying to put out. And I'm like, yo, this is.
But let me put this out there. Let me put this
you
out
get
there
to
though.
see the journey.
Yeah.
Let me put this out there though. Not everyone finds that painting over there beautiful.
Starry Night.
I love that painting.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
a gorgeous
that painting,
painting.
too.
Some people don't like it. Some people don't think that style of art
Well,
is beautiful.
it's art.
So just because that song wasn't for you to fuck with,
Yeah, some people
Right.
do.
some
And that's
people
why,
do
look,
fuck
I
with
love
it.
look, I love hip hop. That's all I listen to. Really, my girl's Jackie Sue loves rock. I
Yeah.
try to listen to other stuff. I get it sometimes, and sometimes I don't get it.
You have.
No,
he
you
has
got
a
it, bro.
good knowledge.
You got
he
it,
has a
bro.
good
You
knowledge.
definitely
He
have
does,
a great understanding of what music is and
Yes.
what hip hop is.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I'm
not just hip hop, but
saying?
other
music in
genres
general,
as well.
Yeah, I think you
But
have a
because-
good understanding of what goes on in music.
He knows songs. Like you could if you start playing a song, he'll start singing with it.
Yeah.
He can't tell you an artist or a fucking.
I won't know who's saying who what
featured
band
on
it
it.
is.
Hey, and I do that sometimes.
Yeah,
you know? I
but
think it's
you know the
music.
song,
Yeah.
because it spoke to you, you know,
Right.
and you
Yeah.
remembered it, and it
Yeah.
has something to do that
But like,
identifies
there's
throughout your
country
life.
artists I like, but hip hop is my I just love hip hop.
You
What's
fuck
your
with
genre?
Nickelback?
I love Nickelback. Nickelback's cool.
Nickelback's dope.
But
You
hip-
fuck with Nickelback?
I think it
I
just
feel like
depends.
I fuck with Nickelback, but I don't.
I think it
like
depends
that.
on
Hey, if you feel like you fuck with Nickelback, you
do
fuck with
Nickelback.
You
I
fuck
think it
with
depends on
Nickelback.
when you heard when you heard a certain song in your life that really spoke to you. Maybe
Yeah.
that's your genre. You know, that's your main. That's the thing. Oh,
That's
So
how I
when I
felt when I
heard-
wrote Stress.
yeah.
See,
That was my point when I
So-
wrote Stress.
but-
I
but-
wanted it to be like a message versus just so much of the song.
but also, how cool is it that your two favorite songs are
His two
That's
favorite
crazy.
songs.
Well,
It's
see,
crazy, bro.
I listen as a friend.
I
You
wish I
listen
would have
as a
said
fan.
mine first. Now.
Yeah, I listen as I listen as a friend. You listen as a fan, and that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
You know, and both are cool. You know, because I know
Right.
some people like and share this shit
Dude, when I be trying
without
to,
ever listening
dude,
to
I be
it.
trying to hit the hand out. I'd be like,
Your falsetto needs work, and you know it. So chill.
but also,
Yeah.
I mean, let's not.
Also,
let's-
I some of your songs I've listened to, and I'm like, I didn't know Ryan was that dirty.
Hey.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
naughty boy.
Hey, no freaky,
Talk
no
about
freaky.
that. Talk about that ass. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I'm I'm me.
Unexpected, because
unexpectedly.
I was like, okay, I didn't know
Hide
he
your
grew
girl.
up, but okay.
Yeah,
hide your girl. Yeah,
Hey.
hide your wife.
where your
But I got a
mom's
lady,
at.
but I got a lady though,
Wait,
so you know
hey.
what I'm saying. You
Oh,
good.
yeah,
You
yeah,
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, so we good.
Yeah, you good.
Phew.
Hey, you heard that, guys. You're all good.
You're good, fellas. Relax.
Yeah,
Unclench.
no.
Unclench.
I just right unclench. You good? Nah, I just talk about it, but nah, it just comes from listening to the wrong shit as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, it's crazy.
And being into R&B.
Good
What's-
segue.
So,
Yeah.
Some people who have influenced you.
Some people that have influenced me, Jodeci, Michael Jackson's my biggest impression on music
Course.
ever. Miles Davis, Stevie Wonder, Sam Cooke.
Dude, do you know Sam Cooke?
I don't know.
Okay, if you ever want
Yeah.
Probably do. This
the
is where I'm
most
talking about.
romantic evening of
Of
slow
your
dancing
life,
and
music.
candlelight dinner, put on a Sam Cooke album, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your grandpa, he's a little bit younger than me, so I don't think you.
Yeah.
And he lived with me when
Uh-huh.
he was starting to go through the his what was it?
Deterioration, dementia.
The dementia and all those other things. They started setting in. His body started going health wise.
Mhm.
And he lived with us during the time, so I remember him playing all those things for me, because Grandpa, as much as he loved our people, the
He was a
Latin
freak.
people. No. As
Oh,
much
he-
as he
no,
loved
hey,
the Latin people,
he loved black
fucked
women.
with black people. Period.
Hey,
and
hey,
and this is back when it wasn't cool to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it was
You
like
would
it was
think
like
of an
oh,
old
you're
Mexican
going and hanging out with
racist
them.
probably.
Yeah.
He was not like that.
He
not.
he loved sisters more than anything in the world, bro. And
He was a little
we'd
freak.
be at the
Hey,
dive.
shout out to Grandpa.
Shout out to Grandpa, loving fat asses, and that's where we get our love of ass.
Love the
You know?
sisters.
Love you, the
But-
sister. We used to be at the
Salute,
clinic, and he'd be like, "Hey, you see that girl over there?" And I'd look over, and I'd see a little Latin girl. I'm like, "Oh yeah, she's cute." He goes, left. And I'm like,
He said laughed.
Latoya?
He said Latoya.
And he goes, "Yeah, Latoya." And I'm like, "You like that?" And he's like, "Look at that." He said,
You're freak.
he
Old
told
ass.
he told me,
Dirty
he told me,
ass.
he told me,
Yeah.
he told me
Yeah.
the blacker that berry, the sweeter that juice.
Right.
Oh, he was
right.
And
a
I
fan of-
and I
fan of
said,
Tupac?
yeah, and I said,
He was an old
okay,
freak.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Dude, and he first pair of titties I ever saw, he showed me a Polaroid, the ones where you had to shake.
For real?
Yeah, he was like, "Check this out." Yeah, the first pair of titties I've ever seen.
He shook his
Yeah.
face.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
It was already. It was 20 years old.
And
And
let's
still shaking.
already-
would anybody like to guess the ethnicity there?
Yeah.
She was black.
Yeah.
course.
First pair of titties I ever seen, black titties.
There you go.
I'm putting that
There
out
it
there in the
is.
universe. Thank you, Grandpa.
That's,
My
Thank you,
music-
Grandpa.
that's the
It's funny with music because I feel like I have a very not how you say traditional sense of
Diverse?
how I learned like hip hop, yes, but like I didn't really listen to a lot of R&B
Mhm.
because at that time I just wasn't listening to music like that. I didn't know how good music really was. It's funny, but like I just didn't. I was too preoccupied with other stuff. I just didn't listen. I never bought like albums and stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. I hear it on the radio.
I never bought albums
But-
either, bro. That just was on the radio.
What I fuck with so hard, like to start in the hip hop was like Neo Soul.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, dude. Bro.
Neo
Erykah
Soul.
Badu, goddamn.
Erykah Badu.
Common.
Common.
Shit.
Like,
I'm
I'm
talking
talking about,
what's
like-
his name? KJ. Yeah, that one. Like a couple good songs.
the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
Like,
Wu-Tang
Neo
Clan.
Soul
and
really.
and you know what's big for me though? Like the South.
yeah.
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 I'm talking about like Project Pack and
Yeah.
like
oh,
Juicy
Mike
J.
Jones.
my girl was listening to that
what?
this
No,
morning.
Paul Wall.
What?
Paul Wall.
Taking a
Hey,
shower?
what?
Paul Wall. Houston, baby. Shout out
Hey,
to Houston.
Cheese and
Super
Dope
South.
has been my shit. I've been playing this shit every motherfucking day for the last like 4 days, bro. I got Cheese and Dope and a bunch of fucking dope. Hey, I've been slamming that shit.
We got to get you back on. We're doing we just started it last week. Our hip hop episodes.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
do some hip
It's
hop
me,
episodes.
you know, remember Gilbert Velez?
Yeah.
Me, Gilbert, and our boy City whenever he can make it. We're doing just a show, the entire hour of only hip hop. We're talking about every album that just came out. We're talking
Yeah.
about shit in hip hop. We're talking about Kanye. We're talking about everyone.
Talking about Kanye.
We're talking about Kanye's crazy ass, but he's a genius. We're talking about
Genius.
everything that comes out, and you should come back and do a guest spot for us.
Let's do it.
You have knowledge of it, so
Let's do it, bro.
my hip hop knowledge is very weird. It's very all over the place. There's shit I've never listened to, and then there's shit I've listened to so much where it's like I know everything about this artist and
Shout out
about
Chameleon.
their discography and all
Shout
that.
out Chameleon.
But like it's weird. Like there's like albums that are classics that I've never listened to that I have to go back and listen to now just
Yeah.
because maybe
You
I
and me
heard
both.
something.
You and me both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like honestly,
Yeah.
that was Chameleon for me. I don't know why.
There's so much.
Something about Chameleon. Like when I got a hold of one of his albums, it was a burnt CD, obviously. You know,
Chameleon was
We
cool
broke.
though. He's
But
cool.
he was dope.
He was cool.
You know, and it was like one of those where I could actually listen to the whole album. And this was early on because at this time, see, when I was growing up, my dad was more into the alternative. You know, we were
Is
listening
that-
to Creed,
Your
Nirvana,
dad, his dad is the one that introduced me to Metallica.
Metallica, exactly.
I didn't know
AC/DC,
who Metallica
Kiss.
was.
My dad was
Bro, I didn't
into
know what none of that
alternative
shit
and rock.
was other than Rock Band.
Yeah,
Rock Band.
Shout out
changed-
Rock Band.
Shout out fucking Rock Band
Yeah.
and DJ Hero and fucking
Fuck
all
yeah.
that shit,
for,
dog.
for
I played
opening
that.
all of our minds to
Opening-
artists that
What?
we
Had
did
no
we- yeah, no
fucking
clue.
knowledge of.
Yeah, or that we did know, but we didn't know exactly who they were. And then you're like, oh, shit.
Bro, I had no idea fucking Aerosmith was Aerosmith. Fucking, like, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
But also,
Like,
a little bit of appreciation went into it because how hard was it to pass some of those songs?
Oh
and
my
you're just
God.
playing a little
Through the
4
fire
button
and
game.
flames.
Imagine a whole chord.
I think
All
I'm turning
that shit.
Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think don't. That fucking song. murdered me.
Yeah.
I could never do more
Bro,
than medium on that.
What's
shit.
that song? Where did you go? Dum 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 dum.
Fucking
Where
hard.
did you go? Dum 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 dum. Hey,
And now
that
they
shit
have-
was hard as
and-
fuck, bro.
Try the drums. Try the drums.
Well, that's more rock band than Guitar Hero, but
Hey,
learned-
all of this,
Still-
no,
but
but
still,
all of
fire
this
ass
shit.
game.
I
Game.
learned I have
Still
no
fire ass
rhythm.
game.
I'm exposing myself right now, but all of that shit, all of
Fire.
that shit, bro.
Dude,
Fire.
the rock band was sick too.
Rock
'cause
band,
I mean,
bro, yeah.
Remember, do you guys remember Through the Fire and the Flames?
Dog. Yeah, I just said that shit.
What the fuck am I doing
On
here?
Hyperspeed 5.
Oh my god,
Hey,
dude.
hey, shout out to Troy. Troy is the only motherfucker I know from the hood that can play
Shout
that shit
out
on,
Troy.
on Hyperspeed 5. He played it. I'm talking about.
Fucking skills, dude.
I'm talking. Hey,
How the lyrics go?
I had no idea. All I know is the guitar.
For the day.
I have no idea what the
Crazy
words
song.
were.
Where are they from? They're from like Europe.
Dragon
somewhere?
Force? Yeah, they're from Europe.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous. I watched some
Shout out to
YouTubes of
Europe.
them.
Shout out to Dragon Force, whatever that's going on.
Yeah, where they at now? Who
Yeah,
knows? But
shit,
shout
you
out
hear,
to y'all.
shout out to-
Shit.
So we're
Dragon
we're
Force,
talking about
yeah.
other stuff and music. My son. So my son's his mom probably listened to a lot of R&B, and he shows me a song. He's like, "Can I show you a song?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He shows me a song. He's like, "Do you know this?" I'm like, "Dude, it's fucking Lauryn Hill." Yeah, I know Lauryn Hill. You crazy? My mom used to listen to this when I was growing up. I know all these fucking songs. He's like, "Oh, it's really good, right?"
Good to be true.
Yeah.
Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Come on, talk your shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was the shit.
I'm
what?
like, bro, I know this shit. He's like,
Come
you
on,
ever heard
man.
of
I need you.
Come on, hey.
Yeah.
I want you.
Fire.
Hey, I need you. Come on, hey, come on, come with that shit. Yeah,
But my bro,
Yeah.
you don't even know, man.
yeah. You have
You
no
trying to teach
idea.
me?
You have no idea.
That's
I
like my
I
son
remember
trying
she
to come
got
up to
booed
me.
off Apollo and then she came back with an album. She came back with an album and then fucking changed the world.
Wow.
Lauryn Hill.
Changed the world. Shout out to
Joe
Lauryn Hill.
Scott.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill. That's like my son trying to come up to me and ask me if I know Usher.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know Usher, dude. Come on.
You feel me? That's like my little cousin coming up to me asking like, you know R. Kelly? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
R. Kelly.
He's talking about
All allegations and actual convictions
Maybe
aside,
true. But I don't
Talented.
see nothing wrong.
talented man.
With
I told my
a
girl, I was
little
like,
bump and grind.
This guy sold people albums
Fuck.
of Trapped in the Closet, like over and
I was
over.
like, look, we're playing some R. Kelly at our wedding. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. We're playing R. Kelly. There's
Play
gonna be
that
some
shit.
some step.
Yeah, oh yeah, and no,
Stuck
there's
in the name of
no
love.
way
You
the
know?
remix to Ignition is
Separate,
not gonna
bring
be
it
played
back.
You
either.
think I'm not gonna play that on my
See, you
fucking
think
wedding?
It's
What's
the
happening?
love
remix to
slide.
Ignition.
You think I'm
Popping
out-
fresh out the
Yeah.
kitchen.
That,
Mama
let's see,
rolling
Earth,
that
Wind-
body, got every
Hey.
man in here wishing.
Sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk.
I remember listening
It's
to
the
that song.
freaking weekend, baby. I'm trying to have me some fun. It's the remix to Ignition.
6 in the morning. School bus.
School
Come
bus.
on.
Pumping, dude.
So
yeah,
I remember that
B96.
song.
Bounce,
Shout out
bounce,
B96.
bounce,
Shout out
Eddie and
B96.
Jobo in the morning on the
Hey.
school bus on the way to school.
Shout out to B96. Shout out to Power 92. Shout out to 107.5
Hell yeah.
WGCI. Like,
WGCI.
all that shit, dog. For real.
Hey,
All
while
that
we're
shit.
at it,
Shout-
channel 26
Southside
WCIU. Fuck
stand
it.
up.
Yo, the radio
Southside
used to be
stand up,
so
for real.
petty though.
For real.
For real.
They got so they used to be like, expose them. You know, like my baby daddy, he's a piece of shit. His name's Lawrence Fishburne. And he lives on
real.
fucking Hemlock. And well, I'm like, all right, what the fuck?
Didn't give a fuck.
Birthday
goddamn.
shout outs and shit.
Didn't
Now
give
it's-
a fuck.
Now it's just, I don't think it's the same. It's more
No.
about game shows and
Speak,
shit. You know?
Also, because of that, my baby daddy bullshit, Mari retiring. Anybody? Mari is retiring from
Maury did
television.
retire.
How am I not going to wake up on Saturday morning and
pettiest man in
find
the
out
world.
if people are not the father?
Hey, I'll tell you what. I knew who they wasn't the father.
Yeah, you knew all along?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll just ask you from now on. Shit,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey, he's
Let
the
me
one.
know.
I knew all along.
I'll let you
I knew
know.
all along.
I had a hunch.
I know who's the father.
And it was confirmed.
If she ever says he looks just like him and they don't look alike, that's no.
Dude, I'm not
He
even
got
gonna
his
lie.
same. They
I
be like,
go-
he got his same freckles on his ear. Bitch, we don't see that ear freckle.
I go on
me
YouTube
tell you
and I watch
something, bitch.
compilations of celebrations of people who are not the father.
It's the best. part.
It's the best.
It's
They
the
go
wor-
wild. Bro. You ever
When
watch
they
that?
are the father, it's
said what?
boring.
Compilations of people who are not the father, the dads.
Oh hell
Or
yeah!
just watch videos of
And
them,
they be
how
like,
they celebrate.
And then the girl just starts running somewhere. Where are you going?
Dude, no.
Can't get away.
There was one where the
going?
dad stood up, and I swear to God, he turned to the baby and was like, I ain't your daddy. Fuck you. 2 fingers, bro. And I'm just like, why?
That's entertainment right there.
That's a new level of petty.
You want to hear something crazy? You remember Jenny Jones?
No.
Who the fuck is Jenny
Yeah,
Jones?
You know Ricky Lake?
I know Ricky Lake.
Yeah,
Jenny Jones came out at the same time as Ricky Lake.
And no one knows her?
Yeah, people know her. You guys probably know her.
Because
You had to go to channel 26 for that.
WCIU.
You guys were on 50. You guys were on channel 50. We had to go to 26
Fuck
for
you, dude.
that.
I watched Dr. Becker.
Jenny, you guys don't know Jenny Jones, man?
No.
My dad was on
Are you
Jenny
sure
Jones.
it's Jenny Jones? Your
Your
dad was on Jenny
Jenny
Jones.
Jones.
We had the VHS.
I don't even
Hey,
know who
why
that
do we
is,
say it
but
like we knew
what?
what the show was?
But because we know Ricky Lake. We know Ricky
We
Lake.
said like we was proud of it.
like a Tyler
yeah,
Perry
so
movie.
Jenny
Bro,
Jones,
if I told you my
Stupid ass.
my
We don't
brother
know
was
nothing-
on
we know nothing about Jenny Jones.
If I tell you
Never heard of
my
Jenny
brother
Jones.
was on fucking Judge Million, if you guys didn't
I
know
know
her,
Judge
you guys,
Million.
fuck,
I love Judgment.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
She's sexy as
Hold on,
hell.
Wait, I almost threw his mic.
Yeah.
He was
Across the
mad.
shit.
I pushed the button.
Yeah.
I pushed it. He pushed it, but yeah, he pushed a real fucking button. I love. Listen, let me tell you something. Judge Million. Okay.
Don't sleep on her.
Listen, you're a pretty lady. Okay, you're a pretty
You
lady.
think it's fucking
Yeah.
them judge robes.
You think it's fucking them fucking judge robes?
They
And
couldn't
let me-
put curtains on
Hey,
you.
just go ahead and take that judge robe off. Okay.
Throw
Let me
away
see
the
what's
key,
regular.
baby.
Let me see what's regular clothes on. No.
But yeah, my dad.
Stop
So
bullshit,
Jenny
bro.
Jones was
My girl
basically
be mine.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad was on there,
Okay.
right, back in like the 90s.
What'd he do?
So basically, he went out to like let's say Miami. It might have been Miami. Went to Miami on a trip, met a girl, some white chick, danced.
It's
with
always a
her.
white chick that get you introduced to some other shit.
Yeah.
heard
So
that.
no, this is what happened. No,
Hey, word up.
the episode was called like Finding Lost Long Loves or some shit. He went down there, wined
You
and
said it was
dined her,
called what?
like Finding Lost Long Flings or some shit. So he went down there, wined and dined her,
That
danced
sound like a
with her.
1990s
Yeah,
And
it is.
slogan.
It was
He
like
fucked?
slogan for a
95.
show and shit.
He fucked?
Yeah, he probably fucked the shit
Oh, he
out of
probably
her.
fucked, yeah.
They
He
didn't
fucked
say
her before
that.
he went on the show.
But
I swear he did.
He
He
gave
probably
her-
fucked after the show too, dude.
you
Oh,
know
look.
he did.
Oh, yeah,
listen,
yeah.
he gave her his name, but that was it. So she contacted Jenny Jones. Can you find this
Who
man?
the fuck is Jenny Jones, bro?
I'm telling you, we're gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up.
We got to.
Jenny Jones.
That bitch sound like Maury right now.
They contacted her, and they found my dad in
Damn.
East Chicago, right in the harbor.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they invited him to
How did
come
he
on the
meet-
show
So how did he meet her again?
Probably
on vacation
they
in
On
probably
Miami.
vacation in Miami.
Yeah.
Hey, they probably found that dude for through an old NIPSCO bill he didn't pay.
Hey, no, they met. No, he
Child
fucking,
support.
He, no, he probably was in that bitch's phone. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a number. You know what I'm saying?
So,
she got a number from
It was she's like, I want to reconnect with him. So he
Yeah.
went on the show. They probably gave him money too, right?
Of c-
And
hey,
he
listen,
went on the show.
They pay you to go on these shows.
Yes, of course.
Sometimes-
If you don't know,
If you don't know, they pay you to go on these shows.
Sometimes they only
So,
pay
like-
you in lunch and a hotel.
No, they gave you like
You know what I'm
$1,000.
Yeah,
For the Maury
depends on
Maury
what
show?
The Maury show, yeah.
For the Maury
So,
show,
other
for the
shows,
fucking-
Jones,
other
you
shows would
probably got-
only pay for your travel and your stay, but they wouldn't pay you
Well,
to actually
since
be
you
on
guys
the show.
never heard
but
of-
a plane ticket, a hotel.
But
Yeah.
if you all you needed to do was have the footage and put it on YouTube.
You guys never heard
Right.
of Jen Jones, so he probably got a
Right, but
tuna
it wasn't at
sandwich.
that time,
I
right.
don't know, some spam. So he went on there
Jenny
and
Jones
he
was
met
giving
up with
out
this
fucking
girl,
ham
and they
sandwiches.
played some like salsa music, Puerto Rican music, and he danced on her and all this shit. It was
On
I mean,
Jenny Jones.
on live on TV.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
It's crazy, dude. And my mom has she recorded it on VHS. We have to find that VHS.
We have to,
can
at all
I
costs.
want to post it on YouTube.
We gotta.
Because
No,
if you can get to VHS, I can get it to DVD, which
There we
can
go.
get it to MP3 format,
There we
and
go.
we can put it on our podcast.
But it's crazy. I've watched that video.
that's
that
crazy how you have
episode.
to convert that shit like
Yeah.
5 times.
hey,
You gotta say a prayer, too.
Hey,
real
and,
quick.
and hope that shit transfer over
No,
and shit. bro.
data corrupted shit.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
Oh my
the
God.
hardest part is
it's
getting
coming.
it.
It's coming from really from paper to the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
computer. and shit, like-
Honestly, the hardest part is getting it from film to digital, and that's the digital,
Right,
disc.
right.
I just hope the film doesn't love it.
Digital video disc.
You said it. Yeah.
So to
It's
get
gonna be
it-
fun.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah. So once you get it
Damn.
from VHS to digital,
Dumb.
Wait, what?
then you can
DVD.
convert that digital signal
Digital
into a
visual disc,
I didn't know that.
digital video disc.
video disc, not visual.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
hey, immediately, bro, I was like, visual.
Digital visual disc.
Because it made sense to me.
Bartender cut him
It
off.
does make sense. Hey, that's an acorn.
It's like
Listen, boom.
planting the seed there, brother.
I planted the C right there.
So
Dropped it.
what do you guys rate this? Shallow Be Thy Grave.
Shall it be that grave?
It's
I
like
drank
low
mine
key
already,
pulling
dude.
like
It
a
was so good.
3.4.
What? That high?
Yeah, no, this is
Because
why.
I was gonna give it 3.2.
Listen.
I'm giving
listen.
it 3.5.
That's nice.
See? So I said 3.4, so it's not that high.
Yeah.
3.4, and the simple fact of it is, it grew on me.
It got
The
better.
taste-
But see,
the
I was
taste
gonna, I
grew
was
on
gonna
me.
give it to
The taste grew on me,
3.4, and I figured you were gonna give it much lower because like you're not a
No.
big craft beer drinker.
That's why I said 3. I didn't say 4.
Yeah.
I didn't say I got the last fucking beer 5. I didn't say
That's
fucking
true.
4.
That's true.
you're
I
right,
still
you're right.
fucking hate craft
That's
beer.
true.
I didn't say I didn't.
Hey, we're gonna turn him into a craft beer
You know what I'm
drinker.
saying? I'm just saying this is a step up. We're growing now. That's
He's
all.
gonna be
I'm
like, hey, you can go
so
back to
we're
home to this
developing.
girl. He's gonna be like, here, drink this. It was $25.
all I know is
Savor it.
marshmallow kush is some shit.
That
God
is
damn
some
it.
shit. He likes
And I
the
would
Kush.
buy it.
Hell yeah.
I'd buy
For
it.
sure.
For
I
a
would, I
local.
would definitely for
For a
local.
local in
for a
Hammond
local,
on
go
Soul
buy
Street.
marshmallow apricot marshmallow Kush.
Kush.
Yo, you know how many Baptist
Apricot
people I almost
Kush.
ran over today trying to find us because they
said
just
what?
got out of church downtown Hammond.
Oh yeah, dude, and they close off all those fucking streets.
I was like, hey, Jesus don't own the crosswalk. Hurry up.
Hey, Jesus don't jaywalk.
Listen, I don't
Jesus
condone.
don't jaywalk.
Jesus, I don't condone nothing they saying right now. I don't part of nothing.
Hey,
Hey,
it's not
some-
my
hey,
fault they
some-
put a brewery next to the Baptist
Hey,
church.
hey, sometimes Jesus did jaywalk.
Why would they do that?
It's called the Jesus Walk.
No, shut up. They shouldn't have put a fucking brewery.
Right next to the Baptist
What?
church.
Maybe they shouldn't have put a church.
Hey, let me
next
find
to a
out.
brewery.
Period, bro. Period, bro. It shouldn't have happened, bro.
Let me find out, brother. Fucking
That's
Brian
right. That's
Hayes
what I'm
over
saying.
at
He
the-
got
yeah.
he got at least 20% of the company, and I know it's working out for him when it comes to the church.
Yeah,
Fucking-
they're
He getting
they're-
every
they're-
business fund fixed.
You got Deacon Montgomery
What?
over there at the brewery.
bro,
getting
bro, this
on.
shit's filtered with
Done.
holy water, bro. That's why it's so good.
He takes
Just-
it.
They filtered it
Listen,
with the
God,
holy
like
water,
I said,
bro.
I didn't say nothing. He said at all.
Take this and drink, for this is my blood.
Like I said, good. He said
Oh shit, dude, I'm going to hell, dude. I'm going to hell.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
He's keeping
I'ma
his
pray for him.
convictions.
I'ma burn him.
Pray for.
Ah.
Dude, I had to stop
Let's do it.
Jen last night from singing "Sweet Low Sweet Chariot."
Oh really?
Yeah, I told her you're not allowed to sing that. You know that, right? You're white as fuck. Yeah, she's like, it's a song. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jen, please don't do this.
Don't-
We're in
don't do it.
Chicago. Please don't do this.
Don't sing it, baby. Sing it in your head.
Don't do it. Refrain from doing it.
Speaking of, we were in an orgy last night.
Get out of here.
Masked orgy. And let me
Hey,
just say,
they just say crazy shit, bro. Like that's just what the podcast.
No,
is.
this
They
guy
just
went
say
to a
crazy
party
shit.
yesterday.
let me just say, there's a lot more screaming involved than I
Oh
thought.
my god.
My fucking voice is gone, dude. Like, listen to last week's episode. I don't sound like this.
Yeah.
My throat is fucking gone from all the screaming last night.
Well,
It
the
was
dick.
crazy. Well, I didn't suck dick. Fuck you.
You got him.
You know what?
Got him.
Fuck this. I'm done with this bit.
You
I'm
got
done with
his
this
ass.
bit. It was a
Fell
bit.
for it.
No, it wasn't. It
knew
wasn't
he
an
was-
orgy. I went to a
I
masquerade
knew he was
party.
gonna say some crazy shit. I knew he was gonna say.
Party.
He said they just be saying crazy shit here.
He went to a party with a bunch of rich white people
Oh my,
yesterday.
yeah, it was rich white people. And
It was
white
like
people
that
are
scene from
fucking
Get Out.
weird. dude, white people.
When he run up to the screen and then he take a left,
Yeah.
Also,
he
no,
take
no
a
offense, white
pause. He
people.
take a hard left, and he get the
You
fuck
really-
out of the
were
screen.
you the only
And
Mexican
you
there?
Pause, and you never
No.
see him.
Wait,
again.
yeah.
You were the only
no,
Mexican there?
the dishwasher was.
Oh, that don't count. He's
He
getting
said-
paid.
He just called another person a dishwasher. I just want y'all to know that. I just want to bring attention to that. He just called another person
Oh
a
God!
dishwasher, and he
What-
meant it.
Can I just say something? White people
He
say
disrespectful.
weird things when they drink. Like
They do.
Have you ever heard? Oh, gag me with a spoon.
Gag me with a spoon.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's a weird thing. That's a white thing.
Have you ever heard that?
Bro, you know I ain't never heard of no shit like that, bro.
I never heard anybody said,
You know I ain't never heard of
gag me with a
Google
spoon."
it. Gaggle.
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 Yeah, that's a gaggle, all right.
Yeah, Google gag me with a spoon. It's an old
You went to a
saying.
white party. That was the problem.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was the first. That was the
They-
first
Yeah,
step.
I've never. They use the word pussy weird, like pussyfooting and octopussy.
Look, hey, I had pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
even do it.
They be like,
I gotta say,
they
with
be
my,
like-
I gotta say
they're
with
like,
my,
hey.
my bottom
So,
tip.
don't be back.
Pussy.
Don't be back there pussyfooting around.
They just love. They just like putting weird
And,
stuff.
also though, can I just say how cool it was? The birthday girl went individually, person to person,
Yeah.
and said how she knew them.
That's rich
in
people
a thank
shit.
you speech.
That's rich people shit.
Yeah.
'Cause if
Yeah,
I would think
they were like
like-
this. They were like this. Ding 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 ding. The birthday girl would like to say a
Hey,
few
what a-
words.
Hey, I just be hoping in moments like that somebody birthday cup.
If somebody
That
what?
motherfucker- that
Yeah.
bitch go,
break
and
the
then,
glass.
and then like 3 other people like break that
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
And then
I-
it's just like glass
look,
everywhere. and
if
then we
if
gotta
I
stop
had a
Mazel
party
tov,
like
right?
that and it was like, all right, hey, I'm having a party, I'm rich as fuck in this big ass penthouse.
Hey,
Yeah, it
I
was
would-
it was a penthouse.
Listen, I'll tell you
clash
right
in
now,
that bitch.
I would not go up to every person and tell them a story why I love them. I'm gonna say, hey, appreciate you all
Yeah.
coming here.
She was like
You
this.
can stay till this time, but then you gotta get out.
She was like
Whatever
this.
I gotta-
y'all do,
can
Can I
don't
can I
give a
show you
fuck.
guys? Can I show you guys? She was like this. And Debbie, you and me go way back, Debbie.
Yeah, they love that.
And I just want everyone here to know
She
that
just
if
met-
it wasn't for Debbie,
She just
I
met
would
Debbie
not be here today.
last week. I swear
at
to
a Planet
fucking
Fitness,
God.
at a Planet Fitness, and she gave her a towel because she didn't have a fucking sweat towel,
Yeah.
and she
Bruh.
was like, "Debbie,
She
you and
met
me."
she met that shit. She met her in a weird way too, bro. She met her at like a chiropractor. Or something. She had like a chiropractor's appointment.
They were at hot yoga.
Hey, bro, and they was like they was walking past. She was like, "Oh my God, I love your shit." I was like, "So great,
What is red bottom?
stupid ass."
That's my orgy mask.
Oh, this guy looked dressed like fucking the king of Wakanda right there.
Yeah, Wakanda forever, bro.
My man's got a cat mask.
Black Panther. Look at him.
Hey, y'all gotta see this.
Why he
look.
look like that? Hey, post it. We're
I'll
gonna
I'll
it.
post these. I'll post these.
I
on
want
the
y'all
screen.
to see his
Yeah,
finger.
don't
my
judge.
God, his finger.
Don't
the
judge.
finger's the worst part.
Arigato. Weirdest orgy ever, dude.
It's
looking like
never,
this is
never
finger.
again.
Caramel and ivory.
Orgies for me
He
are a
got- he
one
got
and
his
done
finger in the
thing.
middle of his chin, like he is like he a naughty boy,
Like an
and shit.
anime girl.
Like he's a naughty boy.
Look like a
That shit gay. That shit is gay, bro.
Oh!
He like this and shit.
Oh my
He got
God.
his chin turned in and
It's
shit.
like this.
I'm gonna feel ass now. I'm gonna feel
Whoa.
ass.
Hey, see what happens when you hang around with them too much?
He put his finger
You got
on his
indoctr-
chin.
you got indoctrinated.
Hey.
Hey, you got institutionalized by the whites.
I bloomed it in, dude. And towards the end of the night, I was like, Cheryl, that ascot, lovely.
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 How many points did you
Fucking
get
love
on your
it.
credit from going to that
Stupid
party?
ass.
Dude, my credit score went from a 360 to a 680.
Yeah. Oh, just from that one party.
Yeah, from one party.
Oh,
Dude,
damn.
I feel like I met like
Feel
Bruce
you
Wayne
get a
or some
Ferrari.
shit.
Yeah.
On credit.
I'm surprised the Joker
With a
didn't walk in
680.
with a knife.
It was gorgeous, bro. Gorgeous. When I tell you the most beautiful apartment complex I've ever been to,
I'm
right
sure it
across
was.
the street from the Sears Tower, Willis Tower, whatever it is, we had fucking dining sets in there, like whole ass kitchens. And then look at this lamp fixture.
I ain't never seen.
fucking
Yeah, they enticed you. They enticed you with their
Yeah,
fancy
wait, they
shit.
A
said
light
it was
fixture.
it was the money. It was the money. Look at this shit.
Tell
Look
me
at this
it
shit.
was the money.
This is outside. This is the balcony.
Yeah, did you
right. Look at
Okay,
that.
I done did that before.
hey, did you tell them about tonight's brew or what? We need more. We need some
Bro,
more.
Hey.
did I tell them about tonight's brew? Of course I told them about tonight's brew. I was bragging all over
Shout
to
out
those
to
white
Shadow
people.
by the grave.
Shallow by the grave.
Shallow be
thy
thy grave.
we both said it
By
right.
the-
Shallow be thy grave.
Free
That's
grill.
the by grave.
Yeah.
Kick it in.
This is all the balcony. This is all the balcony outside the apartment.
I've done that before. My friends, my girl's friends got that. But yeah, no, I fuck with it.
Meanwhile, I'm grilling
I'm
my
loving it.
fish over a trash can fire.
Yeah. It's rich in protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that.
You,
You know, I'm on an
Yes.
all carb diet.
do you eat meat, Ryan?
Yeah.
How much?
Hey, Hey, we have a lot of vegetarians watching. Be careful. Be careful.
He almost fell for it.
Hey, we got a few vegans watching. Be careful, bro.
He got me.
Almost got him.
Me.
No, I almost got him.
He almost got me, G. Cause I almost was like, what the fuck?
A lot.
Them J's said, hey. I was finna be like, I was finna give you a certain amount, but it was just the fact that I was finna answer your question.
Yeah.
That was it enough.
Thank you.
Good job.
That was good.
But
that was good.
Fuck you, Tony.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I agree. Second that.
In a serious
Fuck you,
sense,
Tony.
I'm like 90% vegetarian.
Okay.
Dude,
okay.
dude, he doesn't eat meat, but he fucks out of wedlock.
I eat ass.
What a sinner.
I eat ass.
That was
But he won't eat meat for Lent.
I eat that asachera.
Acechela.
That puerco de pussy.
Pussy. The pussy cat.
Bussy boy.
That ay.
That is spicy.
That's spicy. It's
No,
spicy.
actually, my girl's white, so she don't say.
Spicy. No, you said spicy.
That's me. That's me saying
You
it.
said spicy.
But no.
Hey, show me under the table so no one can see on here. How many white girls you been with? Like under here. Show me on your hand.
You
Or
ain't
do
got
you need
enough
more
fingers.
hands? Oh, you need more.
You got
Yeah?
a girl. You
Yeah.
can't ask him that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Tony's only ever been one.
What? No.
That's-
Actually, honestly,
I feel like I know how many white girls Tony been with.
actually,
do you
I've
need more
only
than one
dated
hand, or do you need more than
white
two
girl.
hands?
2 hands.
2 hands.
But not like significantly 2 hands. Like
like
7.
9. Oh yeah, okay.
Like 7 type
7.
shit.
So you
Like-
went lower.
Yeah, I was thinking. I say max because we went to Morton, so I have 3 off GP. So and if I had 3, that means everybody I fuck with or everybody I ever knew had at least 5. Fucking at least.
No. That's not accurate.
And
If
that
you had
same
3,
chick,
that
that's
means we had at
really
least
same
one.
bitch. No, G, same
Accurate.
bitch. Fuck is you talking
Oh,
about?
same bitch?
Some of them bitches,
Yeah.
hey, you know I
Yeah,
was
they
in
made
that
their
bitch, bro.
rounds. Let's be
You know what
honest.
you
They
talking
made
about.
their
I'm
rounds.
not trying to come in, but you know what it is.
You do.
I know what
Let's
it
be
is.
You know what it
honest.
is.
Let's
Fuck is
be
you talking.
honest. Let's be honest.
Hey, talk your shit, G. Fuck, nigga, and I'm gonna talk that shit. Yeah. So yeah, at least for myself, at least 3, like 5. So I mean, for more than at least 5, G.
Probably at least 5 for more than
At least 5.
But
I say in total in the life so far, at least 8.
at least probably about 8.
I say 8.
Probably
So-
about 8.
On the head.
So we're gonna be wrapping it up soon, but
Bet.
other than Tony, do you have anything you want to say to the other fans?
Oh yeah. I'm
he's
hey,
a
look,
super
I'll be
fan,
honest.
dude.
I'm a
I
friend.
honestly think you
I'm
need
also
merch,
a fan.
and he's gonna get some.
Because let me
if
just
you
say-
do merch, I promise you.
Let me say something.
We'll get some. And
Let
it
me
will
say
go- It
something.
will go on these walls.
That's
We've
It will
had-
go on.
bro.
I swear to God, I already got the frames picked
Look.
out right over there. They're right over there on the couch. They're
Yeah.
2 picture frames, and they need some merch.
yeah.
me
If you
just-
make merch, we'll get merch.
It's going down.
Let me get the floor
Merch
real
coming
quick.
soon.
Take
Go
the
ahead.
floor.
We have a lot
Take
of
the floor,
people.
cut.
We have a lot of artists. We have a lot of people that hit us up from the region or Chicago, whoever.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that I like.
Who would
There's
we
lot-
actually bring through?
Yeah. And there's not a lot of music of
appreciate
people
that,
that
bro.
I know. A lot of people make music.
A
Yeah.
lot of people.
I've listened to a lot of people's music.
Yeah.
Usually, if I don't like it, I'll just be nice about it.
Yeah.
And I won't. I'm not
Easy
gonna.
let down.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an asshole. I do want to be honest though, so I'm not gonna lie and say like, "Yo, this was fire," because then
Yeah.
I feel myself like I'm fake. I
Right.
don't like to be fake, so I won't
can't
invite
be.
nobody on here.
You can't be, bro.
Yeah,
if
you're,
I hate
you're
their
only the
music.
second artist to be on the show.
Hey, real talk, and that's word up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Because I won't
Because
invite
we're-
nobody
yeah,
on
we're-
here.
yeah, it has to be.
I'm not gonna. I
that
don't care about
good.
views. If you got 1,000 followers, I don't give a fuck.
That don't mean
But
nothing.
if I don't fuck with your shit,
If
That's
I
real,
think your
bro.
music
That's
is
real, bro.
trash, I'm sorry. There's people that have asked me to be on here. They messaged
Right.
me personally. Hey, can I come on your podcast talk about music? All right,
Mm.
I got you, bro. But I never hit them back up.
yeah,
because I listen to their shit and
because
it's
of you.
trash.
And it ain't.
Because
And it
you
ain't that.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're gonna if your music's trash, it's trash. But also, it's like, you know, your Sesame Street rhyming, your beats are horrible.
Type shit.
You're just horrible.
It is what
You,
it is.
you're
man.
bad,
Did you get that
Stop
from
it.
iBuyBeats.com?
right? I'm only gonna invite somebody on here, this is the second person I've actually asked to be on
Second
the podcast.
person you've asked, second artist.
Second artist,
Real.
and
Word up.
Yeah,
because I
and-
really like it. I do
So-
like it, and I listen to a lot of hip hop, and I'm one of those people that like. I listen to beats. I listen.
Respect,
It's
bro.
cadence, beats. It's content. It's everything. It's
vibe
performance. It's all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm a very vibe guy.
You
mean,
are a very
I,
vibe
I
person.
I don't dive as deep into the lyrics and the beats sometimes. Sometimes I just want something that I can shut my mind off
Sure.
and vibe to.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you
And I
could
know
do
you know
that
what
to
that's
some
like.
music,
Yeah.
but you could do that to music that also has great lyrics.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
But
you could have great
but
lyrics, but not
a
listen
song
to
can
them
have
if you
good
want.
lyrics and have
Yeah.
a bad beat and make me not want to listen.
I mean, there's like 80 Eminem songs that have bad beats but great
crazy,
lyrics.
crazy rhymes. Yeah,
But
you know what? What you listen to is the music.
yeah,
exactly.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And that's what I've always been big on. Anybody I've really ever really fucked with, they've always been dope with the beats, bro.
yeah,
Like Young Hippie, shout out to Young Hippie. Like that's my little brother. Like, and we got our differences and shit like that, but like he's an incredible beat picker. When I you know what I'm saying, when it come down to picking music
yeah.
and picking the type of beats that for shit that work, you know what I'm saying? Like I wrote some of my best rhymes because of the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about M's.
Yeah.
Talk about M's.
That's what I'm talking
Talk about M's, propane tipping, iced out necklace, shit getting hectic, baby mama tripping, every car I get in, innocent head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because of beats and shit like that, like,
yeah.
music.
For
Tell
real.
you, hey,
Fuck, dude.
keep doing what you're doing with these beats, though.
I appreciate
It's
it.
crazy.
Keep it up, man.
I bless
Anything
you,
you want to
man.
plug before we head out?
Be watching for a little mixtape that I got dropping soon, man. Two-piece mixtape. That's really
Where can
I like
where can they find you on social
you
media?
can find me on social media as far as Instagram, Soul Robinson, Twitter, Soul Robinson, Snapchat, you know what I'm saying?
We'll put it in the description.
right here.
Robinson072.
We'll put a link so you guys could just
Click
And
on
then,
click,
the
click the little
too.
thing and
You know what I'm
click on
saying?
it.
And then Facebook, Ryan Robinson. But as far as every social media platform, I try to cover all the bases. And then YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Soul Robinson, man. Check me out. Check out my latest video, Nightlife.
We'll also post his YouTube to our actual Facebook page.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Do that shit. So
Yeah,
Appreciate
listen,
that, bro.
listen. I'll
But
tell you
yeah,
right now.
plug
If
in
you're
there.
watching, you're listening. Get on this guy quick because it's gonna be too late. And he ain't gonna be cool when he blows up. I'm saying don't play around
and
with
when
it.
when you do, don't forget about us, man.
Oh,
Don't
dog.
forget about us.
Listen.
We're not
The
talking.
podcast coming with me.
Listen,
The podcast coming with me.
Look, put
Bro,
me.
I'll give a
hey,
fuck
I
what
don't
they
care
say.
about none of that.
The podcast coming with
I
me.
just
Just
want to
put me in
shout
a
out.
music video.
I was
Fuck
just talking about a shout
Hey,
out,
no,
bro.
I said this shit now. I'm marking it now. The podcast coming with me. I don't give
No.
a fuck what they say, what nobody say. The podcast coming with me. I said it right now. Fuck is
Listen,
you talking about?
Put me
Yes,
in. I want to be.
bro.
That's
In,
it.
put me in the music
certified.
video. I want to be the Mexican dude handing out hors d'oeuvres with a little tuxedo on.
Dude,
Like,
you look good in a penguin suit, bro.
I would. I
You
would. I
would.
think
Yes.
I would.
Dude, I'm doing I want to do the video for Be Right.
Yeah.
So I want to do the video and I want to do it in like a club and shit like that. So I want some crazy shit going on. So yeah, bro.
Hey, you
Bro.
need a body. You got it, man.
You got it.
Whatever you want.
got it.
We're
You got
here.
it.
I want
You
want
to come back on here every time you got a new song, your mixtape. Come back on,
Dude, plug it. We
Whenever it drops,
we'll
plug
push
it.
that shit.
and
Fuck,
then we'll get
man.
it pushed out there and whatever.
Sunset coming soon. And the song called FN. FN coming soon. I'm on my rap shit lately. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll
just-
tell you right now. I heard some unreleased stuff. It's
Dude,
way more
oh,
rappy.
Don't even get
It's way more rappy. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
If you want to hear Soul Robinson spit some bars, come listen to that.
First of all,
Cadence
there-
is fire. It's
yeah,
fire.
the shit's crazy.
There's usually not too many perks to doing the podcast other than we get to drink beer, but we buy the beer, so it's like,
Type shit.
you know.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
but some of the biggest perks we've had has been merch and then sneak peeks. Sneak peeks
Getting-
are
yeah,
my
you get
fucking
sneak
shit,
peeks.
dude. Because that shit you played for us earlier, dude.
yeah.
Dude, it got me.
It was fire.
And I'm like,
fucking
I
with
need this.
Sunset.
I need this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but if, hey, listen, I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now. If I don't hear a,
Yeah, at
I am not gonna
least,
fuck
at
with it.
least one,
I need one falsetto.
One falsetto.
I need some of that staccato. You know, give
know
me
what
some
I'm
of that
saying?
shit, baby.
Let's- So
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what we want, dude.
Hey, go right now. Listen to
Yeah.
Wanted. Listen to Stress. If you want to listen to him, first two songs I'm gonna recommend: Wanted, then Stress, and then listen to everything else.
I'd
after
also
that.
recommend Nightlife.
Nightlife too. Watch the
Definitely.
video on YouTube right now.
just dropped the video for 9.
152.
There we go.
What's the
152.
152 for?
So Damn, I'm glad you asked, bro. So
yeah. I gotta know.
when I released the actual like just the program for it, I saved it like 18 times.
Dude, I already know where you're going with this, and I get it. Oh my God, I get it.
152 just was just one of the last like ones that worked.
Oh, okay.
That was the final edit to the last file. So like I didn't try to do 152, but it happened because like I didn't get a chance to change. I could change it, but it's just like fuck it. All people are gonna remember is 152 now.
Yep. I get, because I was like, what is that about? Like there has to be some significance there.
Bro, it was 1.52.
That's so funny.
I get it.
And YouTube uploaded as 152, so I was like,
right.
fuck it. It's 152.
But that's fucking crazy because I've done that before.
Yeah.
Where like I was like coming up with a random, just a quick name, and I was like, so I had the edit that I had done, and then I realized, I forgot this. So I went back and I did the same edit, and instead of changing the name, I put the number 4 and the letter R. So I'm like, this is the copy of that for real. So when I uploaded it, it was like the title of the episode and then 4R. And it was like what's 4R about? I'm like,
real.
It meant for real.
You ran with it. That's
and
good.
I just let it sit, dude.
You feel me? So I kept it because it's just like, you feel me?
It.
You got to keep the first one.
152, baby.
First time for everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? For saving a video 152, that just means that anytime you save a file, you got to change it to the actual name.
Right.
But it has to happen the first time in order for you to actually remember it.
And the thing is, if you go back and change it now and like you take that one down and upload it again under the proper name, you'd lose all your views.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
why
you can't do that.
So why change
let
it?
it ride.
Exactly.
That's why I was like,
you have to leave it up.
You feel what I'm saying? 152.
There you go. Hey, this is tonight's brew. My name is Tony D'Angelo. We're with Soul Robinson. Make sure you go look at his shit, man. I'm telling you, do yourself a service, man.
Yeah.
Do yourself a service. Don't cheat yourself on this.
And be on the
Check
lookout for
your
new
stuff
shit
out.
because we promise it's fucking sick.
Yeah. It's
For
sick
real.
as fuck.
We're going to be working together. We're going to be doing shit. So this ain't the last
There you
time.
go,
That's what I like
baby.
to hear.
You'll see him back on here
You know what I'm
soon.
saying? We're going to be doing shit. For real.
All right, there we go. You wanna
care.
sign off?
So
Let me
it's
be long and prosper or whatever Spock says.
It's the Martian hand.
There you go.
It's the Vulcan. It's the
There we
Vulcan
go.
It's the
greeting.
Martian hand.
All right, hey, stay
So,
black.
Stay black.
That's-
Take care.
No, that's what Joey Diaz says.
You feel me?
I stole it.
Stay original.